We're gonna have a little bit of echo for a second, guys. I forgot to switch over the audio. 1 second here. And here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am just now getting my coffee in, and we are going to get this party started. So hello to everybody on the multiple platforms now. Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, and hello D Live. We are having a lot of people coming in and out from these different platforms. So this is a really good opportunity for everybody here on YouTube that can actually expand their audience cross-platform as well. And so with me figuring out all this stuff, making sure everything works, having my computer coming back from the dead, it kind of gave me a little bit of crap earlier this morning, but we made it on time. So we are getting ready to do the picture right now. We hear you, we don't say yes. I am just getting ready to go on camera. So there you go, you guys can see me. So what's going on, guys? I'm going to go ahead and throw the memes out real quick here and hide the window chat. There we go. Okay, so in case you are new here, where's the pretty face? No voice tech, what's going on? So the really cool thing about doing this now, guys, is that I am now on Twitch. I am now on D Live as well. If you don't have me on Twitch, it's Jacob_Billett, or if you just search Jacob Billett on Twitch, you will find me, as well as D Live, and you also will see that pop up during these the slideshow that's up above. So it's a really cool opportunity for those that are on YouTube. If they're wanting to expand their audience, from what I've learned, and again, I'm still a very new YouTuber, my background is in business development and marketing and SEO. I've noticed a lot of people use Twitch and YouTube either simultaneously or with each other. And so, one or the other. They typically, if they have a Twitch channel, they typically have a YouTube channel as well, and that goes for gamers, vloggers, whichever. And so, what my goal is with my channel, in case you're new here, my goal with my channel is to help people realize their dreams. I've lived a pretty good life. I've run very many successful companies. I was able to retire at 31 in 2015, and so I own a corporation now that specializes in helping businesses grow and adapt, and either investing in incubator projects or startups or whichever. And so that's kind of what I do now. And I took to YouTube about I've been active on YouTube for about 3.5 months now, and I've been doing okay. So that's kind of what the focus of my channel is. I also do videos. I do videos 4 times a week, because Friday mornings are these streams that focus on giving your money a little bit of muscle, talking about investment opportunities, just work from home opportunities, wealth generation, business technologies, business news, trending news, stuff like that, when it comes to either your business or your personal finance. And just, and on Mondays I do motivational videos as well to kind of keep people going, get the juices flowing, and go out and crush their weeks. And so, Streamlabs, thank you for following. Milo Money Mindset, looks like I got a new follower over on Twitch. Hey, what's up? Milo, how long have you been on Twitch, man? Because I'm really new to Twitch. Like, this is, I think, my second or third broadcast on Twitch now, going through Restream. And so that's definitely something I'm going to have to learn. And then D Live as well. I did a lot of work with D Live on Steam. I've actually met the developers. I met the guys. Really cool guys. Are from Canada. I partied with them out in New York on one of their meetups. Really good time. Really good bunch of guys. They switched over to the Lino blockchain, and I didn't follow them to Lino because I had a lot of operations on Steam. We've recently cut back on Steam operations, and now I'm working with them on Lino. I'm not working directly with them right now, but I just started using their platform, and I'll reconnect and build from there. So anyways, we have quite a few people in here, and we also have people from other platforms here. So I want to give a warm shout out to everybody that's come in. Now, if you are wanting your channel reviewed on Feedback Friday, this is typically how it works. right? And I'm actually going to start doing little video clips and like playing commercials throughout this, so people can be up in the know, because a lot of people come in and out, and these streams do get kind of long sometimes. So really, the best way to do this is that if you are a donor or supporter, if you're a Patreon or anything like that, you'll get priority. So to the people that are here that do contribute to the show, that do contribute to me through Patreon or whichever, they get priority. So if they want to get reviewed, now I'm not going to review them every week, but if they do come in here and they do review, because I'm not going to let them take over, but I will put priority on them first. Then second, if you decide you want to donate throughout the show, you'll get pushed to the very front. So therefore, if I'm doing a review and I've got 6 or 7 in the queue, and then somebody comes in with a donation, they immediately come up next. And then after that, it is a first come, first serve. I used to take reservations throughout the week. Then I started getting 30, 40, 50 people telling me to do it. And then I can normally get maybe about 10 or 12, maybe 15 throughout a show, but people were requesting it, and then I would do them, and they never show up, and they were just doing it for free promotion, which is fine. I've got no problem promoting people. However, when people are here in the chat, and they're here, and they're active, and they're wanting to get looked at, and I can't get to them because I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. So even if they're not here, I'm still going to do them because I said I would. And then it's really unfair to the people that are actually participating and giving me the watch hours and giving me their time here in the chat. So I did change it around, and so that's what I'm doing now. Now, if you have any suggestions or anything, especially as my audience, let me know if you think there may be a better way, and I'll definitely kick it around and see what is going to be in the best interest of everybody. So again, I'm always open. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm not an expert at everything. So really, the direction this channel is taking is actually dependent on who actually watches me. That's why I don't no longer do that gaming segment. I do the networking segment now, and the audience has overwhelmingly been supportive of that decision. So anyways, yes, if you guys have not hit the like button or whichever, definitely do so. If you know anybody on these platforms that's struggling, and a lot of people struggle on these platforms, definitely share this out to them, bring them in, talk about it, whichever. Because again, a lot of these streams are really about helping you guys connect with new people, get your channel seen by more people, and then when I take a look at the feedback, or when I do the feedback on channels, I really target the SEO and the boring stuff a lot of people don't like to do, but also a lot of people don't really know how to do. And that's where my kung fu is. I'm not a creative guy. So when it comes to filming, when it comes to all that presentation, all that good stuff, I suck at it. I'm not very good. So I can't really offer a lot when it comes to that, but there's plenty of creators out there that specialize in that can definitely point you in the right direction. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty back-end stuff, that's my thing. That's my jam. So without further being ado, so hope I get subs and reviewed. Okay, so No Voice Tech. First of all, the subs word, we try to limit that as much as possible here. If we do show you and we do talk about you, whatever, I mean, people are obviously going to subscribe if they're interested. Because again, it's the total amount of subscribers doesn't really matter if nobody's watching your stuff. And so many people get hung up on the subscriber count that it really doesn't do a lot of good for them. Because I've seen guys that got 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers, but their videos get like 50 views a video. They get no views, and so that actually hurts you. You want lower subscribers and more views is what you really want, because that shows that your content's engaging and is of quality. So without further ado, I talked about your knowledge in analytics and to check you out. Hey, thank you for that. I appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and say hi to the people that are here in the chat, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. So I actually don't exactly know how to do the viewers on DLive and Twitch. Let me take a look if I can pull participants, users in chat. There we go. Okay. So we have Over on Twitch, we've got Lurks. We've got another viewer who has come in. Milo Money Mindset has also been here. So again, over on Twitch, welcome. If you want to have your Twitch channel promoted or seen, definitely let us know, and we can pull your Twitch channel up and people can look at you and see what you're about, and then we can take a look kind of how it's set up. So definitely drop a line if that's something that you're interested in. And then everybody over on D Live, hello, how are you? Welcome to my show. I'm also on Twitch and YouTube. And then all my people over on YouTube, which is my native platform, I'm gonna go ahead and pull. Just gonna pull the chat up real quick here. I can see it a little bit better when I pull it through my live. There may be me talking for just a second until I cut it off. Actually, I should just be using this on my tablet. Probably be a little bit easier, but I'm gonna do it the hard way right now since everybody's watching and I'm under pressure. All right, let's see here. Let's have it load. Okay, so I'm going to try to pull who's here in the chat from YouTube. So we got from the Geek Den, how you doing? I met you over at Killer Whale Show. How you doing? Jackie Evans 333. She is one of the majors in the Billett Army Officer Club this week. How you doing? She gets actively promoted on my channel and on my video descriptions and my stream descriptions all week this week. And so, matter of fact, that's ending today. Friday is the last day until I cycle over to the new people that have donated to the show. So Jackie Evans, great to see you. She does have a vlogging channel. Definitely go over and take a look at her. She actually just posted a new video, I think yesterday, that I need to go check out. Jelly Duck 100's in the house. How you doing, Jelly Duck? Great to see you. Jose Hall is here. Jose, how are you? Crazy Kiwi is here. Lisa Lee, how are you? How you doing? We got Max Air 420 that is here. Milo Money Mindset, one of my fellow finance guys and investors. How you doing? Great to see you. No Voice Tech is here. That is a new face. I'm really looking forward to taking a look at what they're about. Offbeat Discoveries is here. We've got Slasher Media that's also here. And then we got my buddy Streamlabs that's here. That has not been working half the damn time. So, how are you doing? How you doing, guys? It's great to see you. So, without further ado, we're going to jump on a channel, guys. So I would actually like to see one of these new channels that are here. And No Voice Tech, I like that. So tech videos without a voice. So I'm going to go ahead and again, I'm going to honor some of the new people that are here real quick, guys. And then we'll get on. We will get on the other reviews that's been requested throughout the week. Milo Money Mindset's got a really cool Uber helicopter video that I really want to check out. And he's done some changes to his channel as well. Offbeat Discoveries, I definitely want to take a look at you as well. So again, if you're curious on how to donate to the channel, it's very easy. Since I'm a non-monetized channel yet, you just go to jacobbillett.com. It's a stream setup. It's through Streamlabs, and it's really nice. And actually, I want to drop this nugget of information to you guys when you do get monetized. So when you get monetized and you get these super chats, right, you lose 30% of that. I just recently discovered this. I didn't know this. And so when you get super chats, Google and YouTube will take 30% of that as a processing fee. 30%, that's huge. Right now, if you have programs like Streamlabs, which is what I'm using right now, it goes through PayPal and it processes credit cards, it processes debit cards, PayPal transactions, whichever. And so with PayPal, it's a 3.9% fee plus I think 10 cents. So that's a really big thing to look at. Now again, it's a quote unquote inconvenience for people to donate because they have to go to a different site. So if you like link drop it throughout your chat, or if you have your bots that do it, and you get people to donate through that, you will save a lot, or you will get a lot more of that money. YouTube already makes a killing off of us as users. And so a lot of people, once they realize that, they take 30% of what they donate, when people donate, they want that money to go to you. They don't want to pay a whole bunch of other people to get that money to you. And so that's something to really take a look at, guys, if you did not know about that. And I'm going to try to find a way to, try to find a way to try to do this without super chats. And I'm afraid that if I make the super chat option available, people will just, out of convenience and familiarity, they're just going to do super chats, which is great, but I just don't think a lot of people realize that much money goes to YouTube. So I mean, they're cutting a third out of everything that you get donated, which in my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of that. So anyway, so No Voice Take says that may sound bad, but my dream is to get 10 subs. Yes. Now, just throwing it out there again, and again, we've already warned you. If you continue to do the subs and the 10 or the numbers or whichever, I'm gonna have to delete that. So matter of fact, yeah, because you just did 100 subs as well. So we're going to go ahead and remove those. And again, I'm just doing that for the health of my channel, because these do get monitored. And so when they start seeing that, they're going to feel this is a sub for sub, or a for lack of better words, like a disingenuous growth stream. And I'll actually get docked for it. It'll actually hurt my channel. So just, and if you didn't know, that's no problem. A lot of people don't know about that, but we really keep the subs and the numbers down. So Crazy Kiwi, yeah, thanks for that. So, and moderators, moderators are really good about that as well, but just a lot of people don't know about it. And since I'm new and I'm learning things as well, that was actually pointed out to me a little bit earlier. So that's why, we are going to be taking a look at that. So again, No Voice Tech, we're going to go ahead and throw you up here real quick. And for the new people that are in here, thank you so much for coming in. And again, this is a great opportunity to talk about your channel, talk about what you do, leave the sub counts out, leave the numbers out, but network and talk to people, and then I will go through and pick up channels to review. I do have 4 channels in the queue right now to review. If you do want your channel reviewed, if you're short on time or whichever, you can always donate to my channel, and that will put you up on the very next queue to be looked at. So anyways, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on let's see here, we're going to jump on No Voice Tech. So let me go ahead and pull him up real quick here. All right, we're going to go to channel, and then I will go ahead and put him up on the page here. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, so this is No Voice Tech, right? So No Voice Tech says that he or she, I don't know if it's a male or female, does tech videos without using voice. So right there on the banner said this channel is about technology. Hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell. And it's got a big subscribe logo up there. So my first thing that I would point out is that I am not a fan of logos like this, for the simple fact that nobody can click on that large ass subscribe button that you put up there, and it crunches everything. It takes up a huge amount of space. Right, and I mean, and I'm impartial with the full background color banners. So there's some of them that look really good. Some of them that, I mean, some of them do pull it off. Some of them do look kind of crappy. For yours, I mean, it's vibrant. There's really good contrast. So I've got no issue with that. Again, you can get more creative and put some tech up there or whichever. But I would completely get rid of that subscribe thing. Completely get rid of that. That's a waste of space. I would put links to websites, subscribe here, whichever, on the lower right hand side. They're actually click-through links, so people click on it and it redirects. People are lazy. People are lazy. So if you put like URLs or stuff like that actually in your banner, nobody's gonna type that into a browser. Nobody's going to do that. Very, very small percentage of people will do that. So people like things they can click through and they can go in and see. So I would definitely get rid of that. I would make a better avatar. The avatar, the text is really unreadable. It's really small. It doesn't really pop. I mean, it is color coordinated. That's about all it has working for it. So I would definitely take a look at doing something with the banner as well. Do I think 60 frames per second is hey, welcome over there from the Philippines. Great to have you here. You know, I tell you what, you Filipinos, man, you guys are really super active bloggers, man. Much love to your community. You guys are really big when it comes to YouTube out there. So that's really, really cool. So really cool to have you here. Thank you for joining. So 60 frames per second, right? So 60 frames per second, that's your filming frame per second. I do all my stuff in 30. I think that 60 is kind of a waste of resources unless you're doing like super high quality media. Then yes, it would make sense. But honestly, I frankly don't care, but I'm not like a big content creator. Like, I'm not an expert content creator by any means. So I would definitely talk to somebody who's more familiar with quality content production. Me, I just do the basics, right? Even if you watch my videos, there's hardly any editing in them. So that's just kind of how I do. Jacob, do you still want to do my channel? I just got out of court. Yes, Jose Hall, I am doing your channel. I definitely am doing your channel because there are some things that need to get looked at and need to get seen. So anyway, so when it comes to that, that's what I would say. I'm going to pull up your Social Blade stats real quick. 1 second. Drink some coffee. Yeah, from the Geek Den. He's obviously a geek, a fellow geek. Geeks Unite, right? I'm a geek that just likes to lift weights. That's just what I spend my time on. So instead of playing games, I lift weights. But yeah, man, just based on his name and what I know of him so far, I would definitely trust his advice when it comes to frame per second. So that's kind of what I was saying. Cool, made some changes. Awesome. Barry TRC Turner, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, Patty's here. Patty, again, I cannot tell you how sorry I am. I did not respond to that email of yours. That was about 3 weeks ago. I'm extremely sorry. I hope that video is doing really, really well. And I'm definitely gonna be checking it out. I'll probably be checking it out today. Just with me being on the road, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. I failed to get that back to you, and I know I've already apologized a million times to you. But really, especially live on the air when people are emailing me and talking to me or whichever, I try not to drop the ball as much as possible, and I absolutely dropped the ball, Patty. So, a matter of fact, if you guys have not seen Patty's channel yet, Patty is extremely talented with a particular instrument. Some of her videos have gone viral. She has over 1 million views. She has done really, really well. Matter of fact, if you're on TikTok, she's pushing her TikTok very heavily right now with Mike Venduzzi from the Creator Spotlight Show as well. They both are on TikTok. I'm actually jumping on TikTok myself once I have enough time to sit down and breathe and do it. But if you like really creative musical instruments, if you really like really creative videos, especially with the integration of music and her filming style and her personality, she has been one of, not taking focus from New Voice Tech at all, but I definitely want to give Patty a shout out. When it comes to actually bringing a personality, that's really hard. You know, like people talk about, PewDiePie, and people talk about all these big personalities on YouTube. Patty has actually branded her personality, and you can see that with her content. You can see that with her channel, just because the outfits that she wears, they all coincide with each other. She's heavily branded with herself and with her personality. If you want to learn how to do that, because branding is really hard for a lot of people, especially personality. Branding a business is easy. Branding a business is extremely easy. Branding yourself as a person is extremely difficult because you have to be unique. Like, there has to be a uniqueness to you, or you can't brand. I mean, there's nothing to brand if you don't have any uniqueness. Patty smashes it. So if you guys have not seen her yet, just take a second, go over, look at her channel, and pull up one of her videos and watch it. Watch the presentation. Watch how she films. Watch the effects, and then her presentation. You'll learn a lot. Even if you have nothing to do with her niche, you will still, as a creator, you will learn a lot from her. So definitely go over and take a look at her channel as well. So anyways, moving forward, just being me, and that's great. And a lot of people can't be themselves. A lot of people are overinflated. A lot of people are over dramatic, and they try to do that to get views. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Most of the times it doesn't. A lot of people will see through you. And a lot of people, because that was all the rage for a while, was over dramatic reality TV, blah blah blah, right? So that was all the rave for a while. But here's the problem: just like with the Facebook or the YouTube pictures or the YouTube thumbs or whatever, right? Where everybody's doing this, right? All that dramatic crap, right? Like, that worked for a while. The algorithm favored that, but people are getting sick of it. It's like, people are like, People will do like the get ready for me videos, right? And then people are like, it says get ready with me, and they're like, it's like it is a get ready for me video. Like, it has nothing to freaking do with that face, but that's the fun. That's the YouTube face, and again, because that was trending, and that was that was something that was getting picked up. All of a sudden, everybody starts using it. Now, as an end user, because I was a YouTube consumer for a long time, I'm a new creator. So I come from just a consumer background. I've been doing it for years and years and years. I mean, I was a part of YouTube before it was cool, and Google, when Google came out. I mean, my account on YouTube is like 8 or 9 years old, right? So kind of like when it started getting some steam. But I never created. I was just watching stuff, and because that's what I used YouTube. YouTube was a tool, right? Well, as a consumer, consumers are getting tired of that crap because it has nothing to do with the videos anymore. It just, people are doing it because they're trying to get picked up, and that's fake. Like that looking at thumbnails like that, it starts giving discredit to, in my opinion, to the people that do it all the time, because everything has to be over the top. Now, if somebody was more genuine and they had and they don't do that all the time, and then there's a video that has the YouTube face, right? I would probably click on it because, like, oh my God, there's something happened, like something's wrong, or something's like, oh my God, right? And then I'm gonna go, well, that interests me, because they don't do it all the time. So when they do it, I'm like, oh cool, I'm gonna click through because that's something new, that's something that I don't see them do, But when everybody does that crap, it's like, dude, like it kills it. It absolutely kills it, right? So, anyways. We're going to go ahead and finish this, right? So this looks like this is kind of a newer channel. Good thing is your sub count's up 400% this month, so congratulations. And you've got you've got 6 videos and almost 1,000 views. That's actually really good. That's a really good view count for this small of a channel with that low of videos. So great for you. Video counts are coming up, so that's great. Looks like you're getting a little bit of traction. So we're going to go ahead, air rape Old Town Road. Let me take a look at your about section real quick here. Okay, so with your descriptions, and I actually have to redo mine, because I found a couple things. So if you're familiar with SEO, right? So SEO, like on a blog or a web page. So it's really, really important that your title reflects your content. Your title includes your keywords and your keyword cornerstones, which are 2 really big things. And then you want to make sure that the description or anything that you have in written text, the first few sentences are hitting your keywords as well. So what you want to do, and this is just like a web page, believe it or not. So when you go to your home, right? No Voice Tech. Yeah, Crazy Kiwi, no problem. Matter of fact, moderators, if you can keep track of who's been requesting, I'll start writing everything down here in a second, because I do have a little list going on. But I do want to get them. I do want to get No Voice Tech wrapped up so I can continue moving on. So if moderators, if you can kind of just, not saying you have to write them down, but just kind of keep in the back of your head who's been requesting, and we'll go that route, right? So your channel tags, right? So you have no channel tags. So No Voice Tech, what you need to do is you need to go to your YouTube studio, right? Open that up, and then you're going to go to the lower left-hand side, and I believe it's the settings tab, channel settings or something like that. Open that up, and then you're going to select channel, and then you can add your channel tags. So your channel tags are the actual tags and keywords that YouTube is going to use to classify what your channel is about, which is a really big deal. So you need to jump on that right away. And a lot of people will say 15 to 30 channel tags is where the optimum is. So definitely work on doing that, because when you do that, right, it's going to help classify you. And just like with and even like third-party applications like Social Blade will work on classifying you based on your channel tags. And then when you have your channel tags are also repeated in your about section, that's what's called getting authority. And so when you have a channel or a website or whichever, because this is still applicable on websites too. When you have a website that has multiple, as long as you're not over-optimized, and to over-optimize is you're trying to game the system, and it actually hurts you. It depresses your rankings. So, but don't worry about it, because you're not going to over-optimize. That's kind of more advanced stuff. So when you incorporate your channel tags into your about section and you make it readable text, right? So this is a blog. So put like 300, 400, 500 characters in there and incorporate some of your channel tags in the first few sentences. And that's going to really help you rank. You'll be really surprised because YouTube is now going to be able to recommend your channel, because not only is your channel similar to what some people are searching for, but because you have more and more of your keywords in your description, it's the algorithm looks at you as being more and more and more relevant. Because when you do like a search, right, the search results that come up, almost always the default of search results is relevance, right? And then you can change that to most popular or most viewed or whatever. But typically all search engines are going to show you the most relevant. And the most relevant is the ones that are incorporating more of the keywords that is related to the search line or the search text that I put out there for the internet to find for me, or the search engines to find for me on the internet. So that's authority. The more authoritative a site is, the more relevant it will be to the particular keywords that they're targeting users that are looking for. And so that's how that works. So you definitely jump on your channel tags, definitely increase your description, make the few sentences target the keywords that you really want to focus on your channel. So that would be my first. Refresh the page and you can see the tags. Okay, so it looks like you're working on this while I'm going. Cool, awesome. Okay, 15 to 30. You will not be punished with having too many keywords in your channel tags. I think I have probably over 30, and I do need to do a little bit of housekeeping on my own channel, just as time dictates. But your channel tags, yeah, I would put at least 15 in there. But make sure they're relevant. They're relevant to what your channel is about. So moving forward on this, I'm going to go ahead and pull up one of your videos. We'll play a video for a little bit, and then I'll take a look at the back end on one of your videos. So here you go. But you have a really good niche. You have a really, really good niche that you can really get a lot of views from, because you're doing technology and products that people use every day. They're everyday products that have, millions or actually billions of users now. So they're always going to be relevant. This is what's called evergreen content. They're always going to be relevant. So you're going to do really, really well with this. So I'm sure your content's going to be good. The big thing about it is getting your content in front of more eyes, and that's where the SEO comes into play. And since you're kind of a techie guy, this should be pretty easy for you once you kind of see the significance of it. So we're going to go ahead and play this video for a little bit, guys, and then we will wrap it up, and we will go... Jelly Duck just came in with a $4 donation. Jelly Duck, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that, Jelly Duck. If you're wanting to get reviewed today, let me know and you'll be next in the queue. Thank you for that, man. All right, here we go. I like the intro. Shit. I really like your setup, dude. I love the music in the background and everything. These videos go viral. These videos do really, really well, dude. Good job. Good job. I would do something with the text too, especially like right here. Hold on a second. I got water bottles and shit everywhere. All right, one second here, guys. Okay, and again, definitely guys in the chat, feel free to pitch in too when we're taking a look at these channels, because you're viewers right now. And so as a viewer, if you see something like, I can't read it or I can't see it, because I'm on a computer, I'm on a large desktop with a really big monitor, actually 2 really big monitors. So I can see things a little bit better than, say, some people on mobile. Now remember, the majority of YouTube users now are on mobile devices. The majority of internet users are on mobile devices now. So the desktop, I'm a huge desktop fan. I'll always stay on desktop, but I also use it on my phone too when I'm out of the office. And so if some of you are watching on your phones right now, definitely give some constructive criticism, especially when it comes to text, because like right here, right? So that's a good contrast, right? That's a good contrast. But then when we get to, say, Okay, so say if we get to stuff like this, right, on a phone, because it's a lighter background and that's that white text, that may be hard to read. So what some people will do is some people will actually frame it like a chat box, and it'll pop up like a chat box, like they're chatting, and it goes boop, and it says, you know, press the volume button, and then boop, do this, and boop, do that. But what it does is that with that chat box, that's why chat boxes do that, is because they'll have either a darker or a lighter contrast in the background, and then darker text, right? And so it's that contrast, so it's easily viewable. And my eyes are not the best either. Just throwing that out there. I do have to wear glasses. I just don't wear them very much. But that's something that I would definitely put out there. That's probably one improvement. But again, I'm not a big content guy. I'm just kind of stating what just kind of obvious and comes to me. Yeah, like this right here, right, with that long text right there on a phone, that would almost be impossible for me to read personally. And then also too, that smaller black text and all that, that text is decent to read, but that smaller, longer text on the bottom would be kind of difficult. I love the background music though. I love the setup. The setup's really good. Awesome. Yeah, great concept, dude. Great concept. You'll do really well. I think my Streamlabs chat froze. Yeah, it did. So I'm gonna go ahead and reload. The restream chat has not been doing too good for me. So I have a latest video. Yeah, Jelly Deck, you're next in the queue, my friend. So thank you. Just donated $4. It's weird because I don't see your $4 donation over on my Streamlabs. Matter of fact, I haven't even been notified yet. So I wonder what's going on with that. That's that's kind of been the average for me on Streamlabs. Honestly, I mean, a lot of people use Streamlabs and they do really well. Streamlabs has been having a lot of coding issues. So matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and write you a comment real quick. This video was reviewed on Friday. Cool. And drop you a comment on that. So yeah, and again, these are just kind of just little things that I saw. But again, like you're gonna see really good growth. You're almost at 1,000 views with 5 videos right now. That's really good, man. That's really good. So if you just are able to get these videos in front of more people, it's gonna give you even more views. And so that's what I'm gonna try to help you out with. So first of all, these are, and I use a tool called TubeBuddy. If you're unfamiliar with TubeBuddy, you can actually see the link in the description. You can go and actually download a free version and test it out. I use a lot of really expensive SEO tools. I mean, some tools I pay upwards of $50 a month for, and these are for some of the websites that I manage. When it comes to YouTube, traditional SEO does pretty good. I'm gonna restart this chat real quick, guys. 1 second. My restream chat's not working. Oh, 1 second, guys. What a pain in the ass. And I was talking to another Streamlabs users that's been having the exact same problem, so Streamlabs chat's just not doing too good. So I'll catch up on the chat, guys. I'm sorry, I haven't seen chat in probably 4 or 5 minutes, so I'm sure I've missed quite a bit. Okay, so it should repopulate now. But anyway, so the big thing about TubeBuddy is that YouTube is very similar. Well, YouTube does use the same algorithm a lot of websites use because it is Google. But there's a big difference between it, and that's when it comes to the community. The community is what makes YouTube really unique, and so you're marketing to an active community as well. And so that's Yeah, no problem, Patty. No problem. So, anyways, these are some of the best practices and stuff that TubeBuddy recommends, and it does really, really help, right? So first of all, so your description, again, your description is like a blog, right? So you definitely want to make sure, just like when I was talking about your channel tags and your channel description, it's the exact same thing with your video description. So you need to make sure you tag them. And again, your videos have no tags. That's a huge no-no. That's a huge, 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 huge no-no, because when people are searching for this exact thing, the only thing that YouTube sees of you is actually your title, right? And your titles are really important. Don't get me wrong. Your titles will get you a lot of traffic just by themselves, but tags is what's going to be able to funnel more and more and more searches in, because you can have related tags that are not exactly what's in your title, in your description, or excuse me, in your title, but it is in your description. So if people search something similar, your video will still be suggested to them or recommended for them based on their search history. So that's a big one. So you definitely need to add tags. Now, if you use a desktop computer, you can add 500 characters, and so you really, really, really need to hit those tags. That's a big one. And then make sure your tags are also in readable text in your description. Don't keyword stuff. Don't just put the keywords in there, because YouTube, that's actually against terms of service. They'll actually dock your account for it. And not just that, but the algorithm sees it. No matter if the big wigs in YouTube or the actual YouTube employees actually see it and give you a strike for community standard violation, but the algorithm sees it immediately, or not immediately, but once you get crawled, it sees you. And once it sees that you keyword stuff, that's again over optimization. It'll actually decrease the visibility of your channel, and they do that with websites too. We used to, back in the day, that was all the rave. That's what we used to do. We used to keyword stuff like mofos, and it was keywords that weren't even related to the videos, just to generate traffic in the websites, and the algorithm couldn't see it. Now it does. The web has gotten very, very smart to a lot of stuff that we used to do back in the day. Another thing, this is huge. This is huge, is you need to share this on competing platforms. And again, I know I'm going to see, because these are the common problems I see with many channels. So for the people that are here, that their channel's not been viewed yet, all of this is going to apply to your channel too. So this isn't just like a per channel thing. Now with your social tabs, right? Remember, it's competition. They're businesses. Facebook's a business, right? Google, YouTube is a business, right? Twitter's a business. Reddit's a business, right? And so a lot of these platforms, LinkedIn is also, trying to get some market share. LinkedIn videos are doing really well right now, by the way, in case you guys aren't on LinkedIn. LinkedIn videos are really good, and it's a very small market right now. Anyways, so when you share your videos, and I keep saying I'm going to do a damn video on this, and I haven't done it yet. I need to make it a point to do it next week. When you share your content out onto competing platforms, okay, say Facebook, for example. I'm a big Facebook user. So when I share my video, two things happen, right? When I put my link onto my Facebook and I write a description about whatever, and I post it, Facebook sees it as a YouTube link and it suppresses it. So YouTube links are the lowest priority of visibility on the Facebook algorithm. It does suppress you. It does. And Facebook has actively come out and said it. There's many articles on it online. So when you do that, they suppress it because they don't want people leaving Facebook, because Facebook has a native video program. You can natively upload videos, and if you have an official page, which is like a business page or an athlete page, celebrity, whatever you think yourself of, when you create a professional page, you can actually upload videos and tag it like you tag YouTube videos, and write your descriptions, the whole 9 yards. And so Facebook is really, really trying to compete with YouTube. They're never going to get anywhere close to YouTube for video. But when you do that, right? When you just do a YouTube link on Facebook, when people like that Facebook post, it triggers the YouTube algorithm that people are liking it from outside platforms. And so what you're doing is you're actively marketing YouTube as a platform, and you're actively pulling interest away from Facebook, who's a competitor, onto YouTube. Right? You're getting that interest. You're converting people over to YouTube. You're bringing people off of another platform. And so YouTube rewards you for that. right? Your videos rank higher. Your tags rank higher. I've seen it. I've literally seen it. I've done studies like this. I wouldn't talk about it unless it didn't work, or if it didn't work, excuse me. So when you share this out to groups, you share this out to your pages, you share this on your home page or your native account, your personal account or whatever, right? When you do that and you like it and other people like it, it will make your YouTube videos rank higher because it's getting outside attention. It's a big, big, big deal. And that goes really with any platform. So that's a big one. So you definitely need to do that, right? And then you also need to put an engaging comment, heart it, like it, pin it, and the engaging comments like, do you use this program? What do you think about this program? What do you think about this video? Blah, 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 whatever. That's related to your video, so people are going to be more prone to respond to your video. Because when you get good engagement and people are talking about your content, talking about your videos or whichever, that also helps rank you up. So it's not just purely SEO, but it's also engagement on your video. The more controversial, the more engaging it is, the more view, because again, the average is a 4% view to engagement ratio. So for example, for every 100 views, the average is about 4% of those people will actually like and or comment. And right now you're just a little bit above that. Matter of fact, you're just barely above it. You're barely above just average when it comes to your engagement on your video. So hopefully that answered some questions. Like right here, right? Hey guys, I recommend you download the version 3.0.1.0 since the new versions have more problem. Okay, so say this right here because you did. Matter of fact, you're the only comment on your video, which that is hurting your visibility. That's why you want to ask an open-ended question, right? So if you did this, even if you don't want to ask an opening question, since you did leave a comment on this video, self-like it, self-love it, and then pin it to the top. That will help your ranking as well. So hopefully that answered some questions. Again, your channel has a very good chance at getting a ton of views, an absolute ton of views, but these are where you need to work on. Okay, YouTube is not suggesting any of your video content to any other viewers. Especially when somebody's watching your video, you want YouTube to recommend more of your videos to your clients or to your viewers, right? Because I mean, if they look this, oh, that's really interesting. But say if you didn't answer a particular question, or they want to learn more about this program, or whatever, right? A lot of people will look at what's on the autoplay, what's up next, right? You want your videos to autoplay after your own video, right? You want to dominate that market. You want to dominate that niche. And so the more corresponding tags that you use on your videos, the more YouTube is going to recommend your videos to your viewers. So you want people to stay on your channel to see more and more, because the more videos they see, the more prone they are to subscribe to your channel, because you're giving them content that they want to consume. Right? It's marketing. That's how it works. So that's all of that is, and again, the reason why you're not being recommended, you've got no tags appearing in your titles and description, and you have no search results. So again, you're doing really good for not having any of this. So that means your content is selling. Your content's selling itself, which is great. Now, what would you think if 10 times, 20 times, 30 times the people that are seeing your content right now see more of it? Right, but then again, this video was also uploaded August 6th. So I stand corrected. I didn't see the upload. I thought this was a recent video. So my mistake. So you're not getting as many views as I thought that you were getting. So I do apologize about that. I just glanced over and saw that and saw this was done in August. I just picked your second most recent video and that's what popped up. So again, hopefully that will help. But again, I've definitely spent a good amount of time on this channel, so I'm going to go ahead and jump on the next channel. And the next channel is going to be Jelly Duck, who came in with a $4 donation. Thank you so much. Sarah, Pretty TV Show, how are you doing? Great to see you. Welcome. Hopefully you enjoy this Feedback Friday segment. If you want your channel reviewed, let me know, and I will see if I can get to it. I got 5 in the queue right now. However, if you do want your channel to come up next, you're always free to donate, and your channel will take priority, and you will be the next channel looked at. Yes, you're correct. For the subscriber base, yes. But I'd have to take a look at the analytics to see how many of the subscribers are actually watching the content. I don't know. I don't have that data. I don't have access to that data. All right, so without further ado, No Voice Tech. Inksploded, you are not in the queue. Do you want to be? I gotta write this crap down here. All right. All right. Okay. Yep. Inksploded. I'll put you down. Offbeat Discoveries. You were wanting to get looked at, right? Are you wanting me to go into a feedback on you? Hidden Hunters, these Feedback Fridays, I have actually streamed these up to 5 hours before. It really all depends on audience. It really depends if people want to get looked at. And I try to get to everybody as much as possible. Offbeat, okay, yes you did. Okay, that's right. Just wanting to make sure they're offbeat. Let's see here. I would like to make a Twitter and Insta. Yes, absolutely. Insta's big. I like Facebook. Facebook's my primary, but I'm old because that's what old people like. Instagram, I really need to get more on that. TikTok's getting really big with creators right now, but Twitter is actually a really, really good one for creators, believe it or not. And I hate Twitter, but you know, as a business, I have to adapt. So I started using Twitter, and I'll tell you what, I will say that Twitter has done a lot for my YouTube page. No, Jelly Duck, I got you. You're up next, Jelly Duck. I'm just trying to take a look if I saw anybody else that wanted to come in that I missed. Yeah, No Voice Tech. Yeah, you can use a laptop, man. That's fine. That's an operating system, so you're fine with that. It's not going to hurt you. Cool. Okay, Jelly Duck is up next. So this is Jelly Duck 100. Jelly Duck 100 is actually the very first supporter I ever had on my YouTube, so that was pretty cool. So I really do appreciate that. Now, Jelly Duck, did you, with that $4 donation, did you do that through Streamlabs? Because Streamlabs, the chat saw it and everything, but you're actually not showing. You're actually not showing as the latest donor, which is really strange. Unless you did it like anonymously, but again, it said Jelly Duck, so that's really, really weird that it didn't recognize it. All right, so moving forward here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Jelly Duck 100. There you go. All right, Jelly Duck, 3.06K subscribers and 224 videos. All right, Jelly Duck, we'll take a look at your latest video here. Shopping market in Q8.
Hey guys, how's it going? And I'm back, so...
Jelly Duck!
This
Jelly
is
Duck!
a random daily vlogs. But also I just bought a few cloths. We just went to...
John Joe's Fast Facts! What's up, brother? What's up?
Different shopping cloths that you can buy.
I was actually looking at that Ark game, John Joe. Do you still play Ark?
We just got...
I was just looking at it last night.
Ball Z. Pretty unique. I like the hoodie, but it's exactly the... it costs like if 13 KD from Paul and Bear. The next one is that my favorite t-shirts is...
Sorry to disappoint you about the lag, Hidden Hunters. But hopefully I've corrected most of the lag. And I'm actually running this thing pretty hard right now.
cost
I have
7 KD or 8
a lot of
KD.
crap open because I'm really trying to push this overclock.
The old total, maybe 20 KD for this one. So we're still at Cinnabon, of course, as you can see.
How you doing, X-Tense? Good to see you.
Amazing. That's actually amazing. So
Awesome. I've actually got 5 streaming windows. I'm actually watching 5 streams right now. So yeah, I'm really impressed by it so far. I'm running hot though. I'm running at 75 Celsius right now. So I am running hot, and I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to drop down my voltage a little bit, and hopefully I'm still stable.
The camera, the action camera gimbal is just directed out of the side.
So anyways, if you're new here, this is Jelly Duck 100, who's been a big supporter of my channel, and he's actually very active in communities, so he's a good guy.
Seriously, no, it's not even jokes. Oh my goodness, this is weird. This is actually weird. You cannot even see. It's stuck. It's actually pretty stuck. Seriously, not.
See here, Extents, if you would like to be reviewed, I'll put you on the list. And if you want to be moved up in the front of the queue, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 5 in the queue still, you can always donate, and you would move up to priority, and you will be the very next channel up.
Alright, looks like we're back in the other shopping clubs at Janam, of course. You can see them on the background. Let's go back to Fortnite, of course. So I found it really interesting.
That was smooth, Jelly Duck. That was smooth.
That hoodie, I don't know how much it costs, but that hoodie.
Oh, that was funny. That was
unique.
funny.
They made some flowers, and also they made some freaking NASA, of course. And then we just got another flowers hoodies. Very, very impressive. And I've seen some.
Yeah, the Fortnite dance.
I don't know how much is it? That could be.
See, the one thing I really like about Jelly Duck, and I'll typically do 3 or 4 minutes of video. So what I really like about Jelly Duck is that he's got a really cool personality. He really does. I have quite enjoyed the friendship I have with you, Jelly Duck, on YouTube. I'm really glad we met each other, and I love talking to you on different chats and seeing some of your stuff, and you make me laugh quite a bit. So, all right. So looking at the numbers here, this is where things always kind of crumble. So again, content, I've got nothing for you. This is kind of like a vlog content. Your personality is selling. You have over 3,000 viewers. Or excuse me, 3,000 subscribers. So you're doing good when it comes to that. How's Chunky Tim? What's going on, man? Great to see you. Great to see you. Now you're lagging up the AC. Look at the huge circular screen. If I'm lagging, I don't see any lag on my end, but yeah, I will keep an eye on it. I'm checking my stream out right now, and I don't see it. But anyways, yeah, no, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. All right, so moving forward here, oh, Crazy Goose says no. All right, so you guys are distracting me, damn it. Anyways, so looking at your numbers, so it looks like you've been having kind of a hard time getting some newer subscribers. Looks like the last 30 days you're down almost 70%. Views in the last 30 days you're down almost 40%. And that could be a bunch of different things. You could have saturated the markets that you're networking in right now. or it could be, a frequency of upload or whichever. But it does look like you are definitely down when it comes to those. On the SEO side of things, because I do know you have a lot of content out there. I know that you're a pretty active YouTuber. Do you have the likes turned off on your videos? Because I don't see an actual number of likes on this. Your engagement's good though, man. Here's the thing: the people that are connected with you, that are subscribers, or just your viewers in general, even if they're not subscribers. 21 comments to 68 views is a really good ratio. That's a really, really good ratio. Much, much better than average. So that is definitely something. That's definitely something that is good. That's going good for you. Again, the big weakness that I see is SEO, man. I think that you're doing a lot of this on a phone, but if you have a computer or anything like that, or if you're able to open this up, open YouTube up actually in a browser app, I believe that you can get up to 500 characters on your tags, even if you use a mobile device, if you go through the browser and not through the application. So, John shows I reveal my face at 0. So again, Matt, just SEO is the thing. When it comes to your video tags, your keywords, you have one search result, and that is shopping market, which actually that's not a bad result, but my browser is going to be biased because I'm a follower. But you really, really need to work on your SEO to get in front of more people. Doing, networking streams and meeting people and engaging in streams, that's cool. You meet a lot of creators that way. But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. A lot of people that I see that do nothing but like networking stuff, they'll get a few thousand subscribers and they just stagnate. They just stop. And the reason why is that they're networking with all these creators and they're all subscribing to each other and they're all doing all that cool stuff, right? And most of them don't watch your videos, just throwing that out there. That's why your subscriber to viewer ratio is really low, because a lot of people just subscribe because they're a creator and they understand the importance of subscriptions, right? But if you saturate that and nobody but other creators are following you, that's a good for initial boost if they're actually active in your community. But you need to draw viewers. You need to draw people that go on YouTube that aren't creators, that aren't interested in all that other crap. They just want to see content. That's why they're here. In entertainment and education. Those are the two biggest reasons people use YouTube, right? You're an entertainer, right? You're a vlogger. You entertain people. So you need to entertain people and bring people's interests that are not creators, that are just viewers. The billions of viewers that are out there, right? There's over 2 billion active YouTube users right now. 2 billion, right? So that being said, those are the people you need to bring in, and that's where SEO comes into play. That's where you can get your content in front of people that have never seen you before, or people that are just searching for stuff, right? That's where the power comes in. And so all the stuff I'm talking about with SEO, like for you specifically, you need to do a lot of keyword searching and a lot of keyword exploration to figure out how you want to target, what's trending, and the things that you're talking about. A lot of people do shopping vlogs, so there's a good amount of competition with that. But just in general, that's what your focus needs to be. Because I see you in a bunch of networking groups. I see you in a bunch of different streams, talking to people, engaging with people. I see a lot of that, which has helped you to get to where you're at right now. But now, since you're kind of stagnating out, and I'm sure you've seen it, I'm sure you've seen yourself stagnating a little bit, that's when you need to get people from outside of YouTube. That's why I do this, right? That's the biggest thing, and I see a lot of YouTubers have this problem, to where they'll network with other YouTubers, but they don't realize that it's more important to bring in outside audiences from different platforms. That's the whole reason why I do my networking streams now, because it's huge. It's a huge issue, and I see a lot of people fail on YouTube. I see a lot of it because they cannot get the exposure, or they don't understand the exposure and how important it is. They just network with creators. That's all they do. They just do creator networking. And again, it's good in the beginning, but you need to draw that, because again, that's what advertisers want too. That's why your CTCs will get better. That's why if you get more views on your videos, and especially more views in retrospect to, or in respect to your subscriber count, that's what YouTube is going to start ranking your videos higher, because it shows your content is engaging to your audience. That's why I'm completely against sub for sub. I'm completely against it. Now, do I go to networking streams and do people go, hey, I liked you and I got you, whatever? I don't subscribe back to those people, because again, the only reason why they're subscribing to me is because they think they're going to get something back out of it, right? And again, all my subscribers, the people that I subscribe to, that's private. I don't make that public. The people that I subscribe to are private. So if I subscribe to you, you'll never know. You'll never know that I'm subscribed to you, right? So a lot of people, I'll see these big influx of subscribers when I go to certain streams and I get shout out or whatever, and I'll get like 15 subscribers that day, right? And then the next day I'll lose like 8 because they just subscribed to me and they're expecting me to see my name pop up in their subscribers, and I don't, and they purge themselves. Because that's the only thing they're there for. And the people that do that will never be successful. Ever, because they'll have a high subscriber count, they'll have a low view ratio, and they just die out. And that's how it works. And so again, that's why I always tell people, hey, if you want to subscribe to me, that's great, but don't subscribe to me unless you're actually interested in what I do, right? And again, I could have way more subscribers than I have right now, but here's the thing, is that my view count is decent for my subscriber base, and my engagement is really good for my subscriber base, and that's how I want to keep it. So if it takes me a little bit longer to reach, a couple thousand subscribers, no problem. I've got no issue with that, because I do know that with the more engagement and people coming in and donating, and I've got Patreons and all that other stuff, that's what's going to help me. Because again, I'm not going to make, if I have a $4 CTC rate, which is considered fairly generous, right? I'm only getting $4 for every 1,000 views, right? So if I'm pulling in, 5,000 views a month, I'm getting $20 from ad revenue, big whoop, right? I would much rather build a good audience that sends me donations and supports me on Patreon, or actually buy stuff from my company, or buy services or whichever. I make way more money than what ad revenue would ever pay me. Ever. I made $700 since I started these networking, or this is a network stream, this is a Feedback Friday stream, but since my networking stream, I've made over $700 doing that. And that's not including things I've gotten off of the platform. I've got, I had my first fan art made about me and just stuff like that, and so that's way more than if I was just chasing subscribers to get monetized. This is way more profitable. And again, I'm building a better relationship with my viewers. And so that's why, like with the subscriber counts, I'm really not super concerned about that. And I just think that a lot of people don't realize they can monetize in many different ways. And so again, that's kind of why I feel that you're stagnating out a little bit, is because you've really saturated all the networking and all these different creator groups. And so that's why if you start focusing on SEO and you bring outside views and you start bringing eyes on your content outside of the YouTube creator sphere, I think that you'll get a lot more views and you'll start ranking up a lot better. So, and again, just the basic stuff, your good targeted keywords, right? Having your keywords in your descriptions, right? Sharing it out on social media. You shared it out, it looks like it was shared out to Twitter one time, or it was mentioned on Twitter one time, which is what your link URL was posted somewhere. Other than that, there's no sharing, right? There's no sharing at all. And so again, that's one of the biggest things you can do is to get interest on competing platforms onto YouTube. YouTube rewards you. It does rank you better doing that. So, hey, Avenger 13, what's going on, man? So Avenger 13 is over on Twitch right now, taking a look. I would love to do a Twitch channel real quick, Avenger 13. So what is your channel about? What do you do? What are you a gamer over there? What do you do over there on Twitch? Because I would love to promote what you do on Twitch to people on YouTube and people on D Live, because there's also a lot of Twitch users here. And so let's definitely promote your channel and promote what you're about, and tell the chat, tell everybody what you're about and what you do. You're a musician. Awesome. What instrument? So again, this is Avenger 13 that's talking over on Twitch right now. If you have not seen him over on Twitch, or if you're over on Twitch right now, you can go ahead and pull him up, and we're going to learn about what he's about. DJ producer, awesome. Avenger 13, do you have any videos or anything? Because I know Twitch is primarily streaming, but do you have any videos anywhere or a website, or if anybody can pull you up if they're interested in what you do? So Jelly Duck, hopefully that answered some questions on your channel here on YouTube. And again, just SEO, my friend. SEO is going to help you because, again, you're pretty engaging, and the audience that you have right now, when it comes to engagement to views, is pretty good, but you really need to get that outside views. You really need to start bringing people into your channel from outside of the YouTube creator sphere that are actually going to be engaged and interested in your content. No videos, just music on SoundCloud. Cool. I don't know if I can. I'm kind of unfamiliar with Twitch, Avenger 13. Are you able to drop links into Twitch without being a moderator, or do you have to be a moderator to drop links? Because if not, Avenger 13, if you can drop links to your SoundCloud or to whatever production that you have, feel free to drop them. And I'll go ahead and repost that through Restream so everybody can take a look at you and what you do. Cool. Okay, so Avenger 13 over on Twitch is a DJ producer. Hey, just out of curiosity, Avenger 13, do you do any kind of do you ever do like intros for people? Like, would you ever be interested in doing like intro music for a stream or anything like that? If anybody's interested in doing that. Angela Bartlett's in the house. How are you doing? Why can't I? Oh, damn you! This Restream chat sucks. I am not a fan of this at all. This is trash. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and post a link to Avenger 13, who's over on Twitch right now. He's a DJ producer and has a SoundCloud. Matter of fact, I do love listening to stuff that's on clouds and small producers. So I'm going to go ahead and type this. Hopefully this goes through with Restream. If not, all right. So hopefully that link that I just dropped in Restream, everybody can see that. Avenger 13, are you are looking for? I have intro music. I would just rather support creators that I know. And I have talked to a couple of people that said that, oh yeah, I'll throw you some intro music, and it never happened. I would much rather have intro music by, say, again, a creator that has multiple songs, because what I can do is during the intro, because I typically do intros for 15 or 20 minutes with a countdown and everything on my streams. So I would love to like put your music in there and then put like your channel name or where they can find you and kind of promote you. I would love to do that for every stream and have multiple people come in and be able to promote themselves, because I know that the music industry is a really hard industry to get through. And so I thought that maybe, again, I'm not a huge creator by any means. I'm a new creator here, but my background is in business development, and so it's what I do professionally. So I would love to kind of do that to maybe bring more focus, because I mean, the larger my streams get, the more people that see that will see you like, oh man, I dig this music, this is really cool. Because a lot of people hang out in the intros, the intro to my streams for say 5, 6, 7 minutes typically, and so that's basically free promotion that people are going to be forced to hear because they're waiting for the stream to open up. So I just thought that might be a good chance. Yeah, it is. It is. So Avenger 13, if you want to connect with me on Twitch, as well as through social media, definitely do that. If you, again, if you already have pre-made music, that would be, decent for an intro, whatever. I would love to talk to you to get your permission to use it on my streams, and then I'll put your links and information of you on my intro page. So people are going to be looking at it and hearing it during my stream intro, and I think that maybe that will get you a little bit more interest. You got to be really good. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. So again, definitely go over and listen to Avenger 13. He's got his SoundCloud information's up there that I've reposted. So if you want to discover a new DJ or a new producer of music, I'm definitely going to be listening to his work after this. And hopefully I can incorporate him in what I do. So again, so that was Jelly Duck's channel review. Hopefully, Jelly Duck, that helped you out. The one I sent you is the thing that I'm working on at the moment. Okay, so my wife is really, really good with SoundCloud, and she's actually in the chat. So Angela, if you know more about SoundCloud, do you have like a library? Like, can people go in and take a look at your stuff? And then also, do people have the rights? Do I have the rights to broadcast your music during an intro? Is any of that copyrighted, or how does that work? And then the next channel we're going to be doing is going to be Milo Money Mindset. Did a video on the Uber helicopter service that's out now. And so that's really cool. So we're going to go ahead and pull him up. Because, I mean, if there's a library, man, I'd love to, while I'm preparing for one of the next channels, I'd love to maybe play one of your songs here live on the air and see if that gets you a little bit of interest. Thanks a lot. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. And this freaking Restream chat froze again, man. This thing is such crap. Oh, such a horrible, horrible program. I'm gonna have to open up a ticket on that, figure out what the hell's going on with it. That sucks. All right, so this is Milo Money Mindset, 876. Man, you are freaking smashing it. You are smashing it right now. You're a newer guy just like me. 8.71 thousand views at 45 videos. What I really like about Milo Money Mindset is he's a big networker. You can see our subscriber base. We're kind of playing tango right now. But you're averaging, man. You're averaging really, really good, man. Good for you. Average, yeah. Look at that, man. You've been averaging really well, man. Good for you. All right. Decent views and everything, so that all looks good. Your channel tags are good. Love the backgrounds there. Your icons there. Yeah, I've already kind of reviewed most of your channel. It looks really good right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this Uber helicopter, and we're gonna play this while I try to get this freaking chat to work. Man, what a freaking piece of junk.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Milo Money Mindset. For anyone who's new to my channel is focused on building personal wealth and working towards financial independence. It's a great way of doing that is to invest in the stock market. So I'm actually an investor in Uber, and I wanted to make this video on a new recent update on Uber, the new Uber helicopter. So that recently rolled out in October.
He's showing a combat helicopter. You can't rent that one. Oh, that's funny. Next time I go over to New York, bro, we're gonna have to meet up.
Because I'm not in down towards Manhattan, but these prices range anywhere from $200 to $225 depending on the demand on that day. They're only offered weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. So you're kind of limited on the time, but I think they did that because at that time it was kind of very congested, so it's a good option to take at that point. So I want to touch upon who I think the target market is. So as I said, I do work in the city. I do not live in the city, but let's just say for hypothetical scenario, I do live in the city. Would I be a potential customer for this service? The answer would be no. The price is just too expensive for me.
So I think the audio was a little low, guys.
So if I was going to be traveling to the airport where they service,
how is that? Is that better?
I would typically only take a.
I just maxed out the volume. Can you guys hear him now?
And if I was traveling, say friends or family, there's 3 or 4 of us, and the Uber X costs maybe $100 or $125. You can split that between how many people you're traveling with. If you happen to take that Uber helicopter service, it'd be $225 estimate per person. So that could be almost $1,000 for travel. So for me, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But the target market is going to be, I think there's 2 different sets for this target market. So one
Offbeat Discoveries, you are next actually. So one thing I will say is I'm gonna max out this volume. So Mylon, this may be it may be time for you because you are getting a little bit larger. It may be time to invest in like a lapel mic, and you can actually get them. You can actually get them wirelessly. For like $15-20, and I think the one that I bought, and the freaking seller never even shipped it to me, the asshole. I had to get refunded on it, but it was $47. But it was one of the nice ones that has like the clip on and like one of the really super high speed Bluetooth. But it sounds like your videos, and this isn't just this video. I think that other videos I've watched too have been kind of lower volume, and so it may be time. Because you're an up and comer, maybe time to get yourself a little microphone. Oh, you have a Yeti. Are you using the Yeti? Are you using the Yeti in this video? Because I've got your volume all the way up maximum, and then I'm actually gonna go ahead and put my Streamlabs up to maximum, and I'm gonna play this right now because it looks like.
Everyone knows that New York City is
it's low, man. I have this thing
Anyone
freaking maxed out.
Either out of state or out of the country is going to need transportation to and from a client or a company from the airport. So when those potential client or investors,
and sometimes the Yetis are kind of cumbersome, but again, like a little lapel mic, man, really, because I've got my headset completely maxed, I've got YouTube completely maxed, and I've got Streamlabs completely maxed, and you sound just about average, and this should be blowing my eardrums
out. If they
out.
are calling an Uber X, then it wouldn't probably relate to them, but if anyone is calling them, say, a Uber black car, like a higher end luxury car that's a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, and that's all. I mean, maybe you got really good hearing, because I know that people in the chat are having a hard time, and I'm having a hard time. So, and again, it could just, I guess it could be an encoding issue or something. I don't know.
Who's traveling to take a helicopter to and from the airport. I mean, it's a great experience. You get to fly over the city. And I think that's a huge market.
All right, so that's Milo Money Mindset. Rule of thumb, your video volume should be no lower than -6. Yeah, because I've actually got mine at 0 right now. My Streamlabs actually at 0 decibel. I've got this completely turned up, and I've got YouTube completely turned up.
In that area in the lower Manhattan, who has a little bit more money to spend on travel for going to the airport. So I said I don't fit that bill, but anyway,
yeah, I got absolutely everything freaking maxed out on this video, and so remind me I have it maxed out because I'm gonna play another video and it's gonna freaking blow out what's left of my eardrums.
If you say the Uber black card is over $150.
Yeah, on this particular video, my friend, I'm actually gonna lower the volumes now, so I don't freaking die. Turn that down, and that. Okay, cool. Yeah, that would suck. I mean, my freaking headphones will probably bounce off of my head with all the volume on another video. So, all right, I gave that video a like. Yeah, man, your views are up 60% this last month, dude. You're freaking killing it, bro. Good job. Your sub count's down a little bit, but it's nothing to be worried about. Again, you're not. I don't see any shares on social media now. I do my teaser trailers, right? And then I'll put the link to my video in the comments. And Facebook doesn't nerf that as much as it does just pure YouTube links. So what I do is I'll do the teaser trailers and I'll put the links there. But however, if that's liked or whatever, that doesn't show in the algorithm. So I do a combination. So I do the teaser video and then I'll do the direct video link in another Facebook post, and then I go to Facebook groups and I do my Facebook posts. And then when people like that, it generates it on the algorithm and it triggers it. Looks like you're on Reddit. I don't use Reddit very much anymore. But you're on that, so that's definitely helping, and you are doing it on Twitter, so that's great. Again, you have great comments. I mean, you always respond to your comments, so I'm not going to see any issue there because I know you respond to your stuff. I've known you long enough. Your engagement's great. 98 comments on 259 views to 44 likes, man. All that's rocking. The only thing that I would think that could help, and matter of fact, you did call me a couple times when I was negotiating that contract a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't able to get to it, but we discussed afterwards, is that I'm subscribed to you, so the search rankings is going to be a little biased, but yeah, you're ranking everywhere. Look at that. This is really good ranking, guys. So it looks like, and again, since December 4th, so this video is not even 2 full days old, you're already at 260 views. So this video is going to perform really well for you. I don't really have any suggestions for you when it comes to that, besides promoting to get more views on it. That's the only thing that I would suggest, is just more off-platform promotion. Other than that, you've nailed everything. I mean, you've got great search tags. You've done your keyword research. You know, your SEO is good. I'm gonna double check to make sure you're not stuffing. Yeah, you're not stuffing at all. See, everybody here is having a hard time with SEO. Look at this channel. Smaller channel. You know, he started up about around the time that I did. So I've got him beat on views, but I've also got him doubled on videos, and he's got me beat on subscribers. So we're kind of neck and neck on certain things, but you can see that he puts a ton of work into his videos, ton of work, which shows that. So with you know, less than half of the videos that I've done, because of all the work and how he targets and what he does on his channel, he's averaging about around the views that I would pull on mine. So, and again, it goes to show that even a smaller guy like him, he doesn't have the thousands of subscribers, but he's averaging better views than a lot of people that just get a bunch of subscribers and don't have really good content and really good SEO. And then you can just see, I mean, that's a full-on blog post. You know, all of his tags are ranking. Almost all, excuse me. There's one tag not ranking. Or, excuse me, 3 tags not ranking. But again, he's got 13 ranking tags right now. I mean, that's huge. That's huge. So this is all primed to do really well for him. So good job, dude. Good job. I don't really have yeah, man, that's great. And when you get super famous, and when you have your millions and millions of views, man, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. But yeah, dude, but it reflects a lot about your content too, bro. I mean, I cover a lot of content. You really niche in financial, which is helping you. I mean, you're really good at it. So that's all what's going to contribute to your success here. I shotgun a lot of different topics, and I have a lot of things to say on different things. And so I haven't built, the only really authority that I've built on anything on my channel is is networking and feedback. And that's the things that perform the best for me. So, but you've done a great job, dude. You've done an absolutely phenomenal job, man. Good for you. Good for you. And yeah, and it's just going to be all up. It's just going to be, you know, you're just going to be moving up from here, man. And yeah, your best practices, everything. I mean, again, the only thing I have for you, brother, is share. Get into Facebook groups. I think I'm in like 25 Facebook, YouTube groups. Even if I don't get a lot of interaction, a lot of interest in my videos when I post them, I make sure I post every day. I promote all of my videos every day. And when I share that out, even if I self-like it, even if it's a self-like, it still triggers the algorithm that I'm getting outside influence on my videos, and it helps my tags rank even better. So that is something that I would definitely push towards you to do as well. Fucking chat. Oh, that pisses me off. All right, I'm going to have to, because the fucking chat froze for the 3rd time today. And it's not like my freaking resources are overtaken. I mean, my resources and my computer's fine. It's a damn program. So I'm just gonna have to pull my channel up and go from there. So I'm just gonna have to pull my channel up and okay. Sorry about that. Let's see here. I'm gonna catch up on chat, and there might be kids here. Yeah, no, I'm just getting pissed that, you know, you have software that you pay for and use, and it freaking don't work. It's just a freaking mess. John Joe's Fast Fact says, I never know where to start with descriptions. I'm definitely not a writer, and you don't really have to. With the easiest thing, and this is going to sound really stupid, but I'm going to throw it out there anyways, because I'm known to say stupid things. Let me go ahead and hit this real quick here. And then I do have to shill out to my supporters here in a second. Okay, so the easiest way to do this, and this may sound super basic and stupid, like I said, but just write about what you did. I mean, it's that easy. And so just today's video I'm covering Ark, and I'm playing dinosaur this, dinosaur that, and oh my god, I went to this one cave and freaking, like you're reviewing gameplay or whatever, and this thing like ate my arm off and whatever, and I was like, oh my god, and blah, 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 blah. Just write about what you did, right? Just start there. And once you do 300, 400, 500 characters or whatever, then when you do your searching for, say, keywords, and you're starting to figure out how you want to keyword this, then when you do all your keywords, right, you can copy that. You can copy your keywords and you can paste them in your document, and then you can figure out where you should put those keywords in the text you've already written. And so, like in today's game, I was playing this. I was playing Ark and blah blah blah. And then if you say, like, if your keyword is say Ark gameplay, then you could put, okay, well, in today's Ark gameplay video, I am playing this awesome game called Ark where you can download Streamlabs. Here's the link for commission or whatever, or where they can buy it or whatever. When you do all of that, you're finding where you can put those keywords in, and that's going to rank your video better because you are doing your keywords. And you're incorporating it in readable text, and that's going to rank you better. And so that to me is sometimes when I get like writer's block when it comes to that. That's one way that I do it. Hi, Lisa D Vlogs, how you doing? Great to see you. Ray Warrior Star 7's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Show Blood major views. yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Awesome on the 800 subscribers. Great job. Very, very happy for you, my friend. But I do have to remove that because it is numbers and subscribers. But congratulations, because YouTube is definitely getting on people for doing that. Hey, Patty, awesome, great, thank you for having here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, because that's a big one. I mean, because again, it's a blog, right? And that's how you're going to direct a lot of traffic. So we're going to go ahead and jump on the next video or the next channel, which is Offbeat Discoveries, right? Offbeat Discoveries, is that it? And let me close down this chat because it's trash. Okay. Oh, absolutely. I absolutely will get a hold of you when I am back up in New York City. All right, so Offbeat Discoveries, where are you? Let me find you. There you are. So wants to see the church ruins video. So let's go take a look. And again, if any of you here are on Twitch, definitely pick me up on Twitch. Definitely pick me up on it. Or DLive if you're on DLive as well. I'm going to show your church ruins, damn it. I'm going to show it. That's the one I'm going to show. I promise you. Promise you. All right, the next channel up, Avenger 13 is followed. Awesome. Thank you for the follow, Avenger 13. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Here we go. I need some more damn coffee. Okay, I just recently discovered Offbeat Discoveries. I've actually known them for a bit. They did come in the networking stream yesterday. So this is Offbeat Discoveries. If you don't have them, I really like their filming style. They've got some excellent. Look at that. Look at our subscribers. Look at that. Because if you guys haven't noticed, especially people that have been here for a while, I'll notice a lot of patterns. Check out this pattern right here between us two. So there was a huge purge on the channels from the 29th to the 30th, and then there was another purge earlier this month. And so it looks like every few weeks, YouTube is coming in and removing a bunch of subscribers. And that's probably either dead subs, fake accounts, whichever. So they've been doing this quite a bit. And it's funny because a lot of the graphs that I see, they'll coincide a lot with what my graph has been doing. So just kind of a little nugget of information there. So channel looks good. You definitely got your channel tags up there and everything. So that all looks good. I love the banner. Oh yeah, you already have that up there. So you have your official discoveries. I'll connect with you on Facebook, Instagram, and all that after this. And this is the church ruins down in South Carolina. And so we'll play this. I'm going to get a refill of coffee while this is going. And all right, you're muted.
No.
Join us as we discover.
Yeah, the audio
And
quality
I'm
is
Marquette,
excellent too.
and
Look at
today
that.
we've traveled.
Oops.
I know.
Join us as we discover some temple ruins.
Oh, you guys, yeah, that volume's really loud.
We've
I'm
received
so
several
sorry
comments
that.
about the picture we've used on our YouTube channel, and many of you have asked if we can do an episode there. So we return to the low country of South Carolina.
Oh,
Our
that's
banner
loud.
is of the Prince William's Parish Church, also known as the Sheldon Church Ruins. It is located just outside of the town of Yamasee, midway between Charleston and Savannah. This church has had quite a tumultuous history, but in its day, it was a sight to behold, as it was one of the first Greek revival structures built in the area. Construction began in 1745,
All right,
and it
I'll be
took
right
8
back.
years to complete it. During the Revolutionary War, it was rumored that patriots stored gunpowder there. So when the British invaded the Low Country in 1779, they burned the church down. Then, in 1826, the church was rebuilt, only to be burned down again during the Civil War in 1865. All that lingers now is the brick shell and pillars. Even so, the remaining facade is an object of beauty and history. During our first visit in 2018, we were able to walk the interior and touch the walls. Unfortunately, a wrought iron fence has since been built around it to deter vandalism.
This is where a baby is buried, and somebody obviously has come and puts the little angel there named Fate.
Another church's ruins in the area is the Chapel of Ease, located on St. Helena Island just outside of Beaufort. This rare find is known as Tabby Ruin because it was constructed using seashells and plaster. It was built in 1740 and attended by planters in the area who couldn't make it to the primary church in Beaufort to attend services. Sadly, a forest fire claimed the church in 1886 and it was never rebuilt. All that remains now is an empty shell and many tales of mysterious occurrences on the grounds. There is a mausoleum on the property which was built for Edgar and Eliza Fripp. After the couple were entombed, the structure was broken into by soldiers. Local workmen immediately repaired it, only to return the following day and find the bricks removed and stacked neatly beside the mausoleum's opening. This oddity repeated so many times, the workmen finally gave up repairing it, and it remains half sealed to this day. Okay, what did you think of that?
I thought it was awesome. We had 2 times the fun because we got to see 2 places in one episode.
Right.
So Troy, why don't you tell them about our banner?
Right. So last year we went and visited the Sheldon Church ruins, and we took cell phone videos, we took a few pictures and what have you. We decided to use that picture as our banner, and we've had several of you ask us where that is at. So we decided we wanted to return.
I was watching on my phone, by the way, when I
episode
was
on the
upstairs, so
Sheldon Church
just throwing that out there.
Unfortunately, when we got back here, they had put a wrought iron fence all the way around it, but he has a really cool drone.
So we kind of overcame that.
And we got to see the Chapel of Ease this time, so it was twice as good.
Exactly.
So what do you think we should give this, Troy?
Okay, I mean, it's plain and simple. We need to give this 2 church bells.
Oh, perfect. Thanks for joining our travels, and we'll see you on our next Offbeat Discovery.
Hi, I'm Troy.
And I'm Marquet, and today...
Okay. Join us as we discover temples. What kind of temples?
Oh, I just got blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light. These bugs.
I know.
They're eating. Look at this. This
He's just burrowed in.
one. Yeah, he is. He just got a smorgasbord. Take 2 because I forgot what kind of ruins we were looking for. Okay, wasn't that fun?
So this is something,
I
right?
have a bug in my eye.
Wasn't that awesome?
Oh, lovely.
Scotty Blade, Scotty Blade's actually becoming one of my favorite channels. I binge watched some of his stuff yesterday. Oh man, talk about humor. The guy's a good guy. All right, so this is Offbeat Discoveries, and I apologize. I had to run and grab some more coffee because I'm kind of sucking today. So Scotty Blade, thank you so much for coming in here. Great to see you. This is Feedback Friday. I don't think you've seen one of these so far. What I'm doing is I'm doing actual channel reviews today. And the one that we were doing, hey, Artzilla, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, Artzilla. So what I do is I take requests during the stream, and obviously priority goes to those that have donated or goes to people that are Patreons or supporters of the channel. And then after that, people that request their reviews. If you want to get reviewed, I have 3 in the queue right now, and I can definitely put you down. It takes me about 15-20 minutes per channel to get through. However, if you want yours to be up next, you can always donate like Jelly Duck did earlier today, and you become next in the queue, and then we cover you while you're here. So the one thing I really like about Oppie Events, first of all, the video production is beautiful, right? There's no doubt that you guys are extremely creative. You put a ton of work into your videos with the graphics, with the overlays, with the blooper reels, with the quality. I mean, everything looks 4K, everything looks really, really good quality. And so content is definitely... content is definitely your guys' strong point. The big thing is that we want to get more eyes. That's typically what I normally see, is a lot of people are really good at content, way better than me. However, they just can't get in front of more eyes. And so that's where the power of SEO really comes into play. And so just looking at the best practices here, and looking at how your tags are ranking. Okay, so this is what I would do. Especially for locations and travel. I've done this a couple of times. I've gotten really good results when I was very new. I have done promoting for travel sites. I've done promoting for hotels and stuff like that. And so one of the best things that you can do, here, I'll actually show you live on air. A second here. Hey, no problem, Artzilla. No problem at all. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi, though. I really appreciate it. Okay. Where did you guys go? Whoops. Whoops. The Sheldon Church ruins. I'm going to try to find this place real quick here. Okay, check it out. Okay, you see this right here? This is on Yelp. Believe it or not, almost everything's on Yelp or Google reviews or whichever, right? So what I would do, and you can do this on Yelp, TripAdvisor, you can't do this, but this is a really cool thing. So, so the old Sheldon Ruins is on Yelp right here, right? So what you do is you come up on Yelp, right? Give it a review. And then when you give it a review, type about it. And you can actually even, if you want to be lazy about it, which I don't think you guys are lazy, but if you want to be lazy about it, you can actually, use most of what you use in your description on Yelp. But what you'll do in the very beginning is that you will say, we just took a big tour of the old Sheldon Ruins and we loved it and we did this to this. Take a look at our video. We did a complete walkthrough or we did a full video on this or whichever, and put that onto Yelp, right? And you will be amazed at the traffic that will bring in for people that are reviewing it before they go see it. You will be amazed. And it'll be coming directly from Yelp onto YouTube. And here's the cool thing, is that YouTube sees that. It sees that in the analytics, that you've got external website traffic coming in, so it'll rank you better. Because again, you're bringing people from one platform over to another platform. I have used Yelp on like travel reviews. And I've done it only a couple times. I've only done a couple of reviews. Now, for example, that video that I did staying at Grand Sierra Resort, I will be doing Yelp. I just haven't got to it yet. But I will be doing Yelp. I'll be doing a Google review on it as well. I'll be doing a Facebook review on it as well. All of those, I can drop the link to my video on all of those sites. It's not against their terms, and you drive a good amount of traffic doing that. Matter of fact, I've actually got free resort stays doing that before with down in Weston. They gave me a free week resort stay because I reviewed them and I posted a video. So you can actually get a lot of free travel out of this, believe it or not, though. And comping rooms is really easy. It's pretty much dirt cheap or free for these guys. So comping for that kind of publicity is a big thing. So that's what I would do, and that will really drive a good amount of traffic again. And a lot of times when you reviews, and you did I think 2 stops, so when you review that, most of the time the business owners see it, and most of the times they'll actually don't ask for compensation, but a lot of times they'll actually give you stuff. Matter of fact, over on the West Coast, the next time I travel, I'll be staying for free at the Hilton because I did a Hilton resort review over there, and the actual regional manager got a hold of me and said, dude, that was a great review. Thank you so much for the kind words and everything. Next time you're here, give me a call and I'll comp a room for you. And so if you do a lot of travel, stuff like that can actually start becoming free. And then after you do that a few times, you've got a good follower base, and people are really liking your content, and you have that influence, you can actually, the next time, say if you travel to California or whatever, and say you've got a couple of pit stops along the way, you can actually reach out to some of these businesses and go, hey, my name is so-and-so, I run this kind of channel, I do this, check me out, I'm going to be in your area here in the next couple of days, would you be interested in me either interviewing you or showing off your property or whichever? Would you be interested in me doing that and just getting a complimentary stay while we pass through? Believe it or not, a lot of guys will take that offer because a lot of companies have a really hard time promoting their company online, especially on YouTube, because they don't have the time, and people that do that professionally are really expensive. I mean, I charge a good amount of money doing this. I charge a really good amount of money doing this for different companies, and some of them I'm on profit share, some of them I'm on salary base. And so having somebody going in there and basically doing it for free for a comp room, people will jump all over that. So that's a really, really good way to do that. And not just that, but if you start, and again, Yelp is a social media site. So if you do a lot of travel, if you do a lot of stuff like that, you'll actually start building a Yelp audience, people will actually start, because they have the option to follow you, and so they can follow your trips and everything. And because you're posting videos on YouTube, there's a really good way, or there's a really good incentive for them to follow your YouTube channel, right? Because they follow your Yelp reviews, they like what you say, because a lot of people that are Yelp, that do a lot of things on Yelp, also follow each other's YouTubes or whichever, because a lot of them are travelers. And the cool thing is Yelp actually will start compensating you if you get large enough. You actually become a Yelp partner. And again, so if you're a traveler, this is a really good way for you to just monetize yourself in another way. And again, I mean, comp room stuff like that, complimentary stuff being highlighted, the whole 9 yards, all of that has monetary value. That all adds to your wealth. That all adds to how you monetize your time and what you do. So those are all really good ways. Those are all really good ways to do that. And like what Milo Money Mindset is saying, Pinterest, I am not a Pinterest user. I do, and again, when you download like the Pin app on your browser, you can put pins up in just a couple seconds, but you will be amazed by the amount of traffic Pinterest will drive to your website as well, or your YouTube channel. So just definitely throwing that out there. And again, since you travel a lot, I would really jump on this. I would jump on Google reviews, and then I will actually go to their Facebook page, and they more than likely, let me just take a look here. Let's see here. Let me just jump on this. Yep, they do have a Facebook page right here. So here you go. So they also have a Facebook page. So you can come in, you can post some of your pictures, put in descriptions, get yourself known, and you can write, you can write a review. You can, and again, they just do the recommending now, so you can either recommend or not recommend, or you can go a full-blown review. It doesn't really matter. The page has got quite a bit of likes. They've got over 3,800 likes on them. So you can just go, hey, we visited, blah, 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 blah. Boom, post your YouTube video. So anybody who's interested in this place, or has gone, or will go, or whatever, and the 3,877 people that are connected to this page, when you put it out there, you'll more than likely, and it's also unofficial, but that doesn't really matter, as long as the moderators approve your post, which I'm sure there's going to be an approval process. If they approve your post, now your video is going to be shown to 3,877 people that like this page, that will see your post. There you go. That's way more marketing for you. So that would all be ways, and again, it also gets your guys' names out. And so when people know about you, they see your profile, they like you or whatever, and then they visit you and they see that you have a YouTube channel. I mean, all of this are all ways to get more exposure on your content. So just throwing it out there. Crazy Kiwi Jacob, how do you reach a bigger audience? A lot of the ways that I'm showing right now, especially if you're travel's a big one. Travel has a lot of people that travel love to look at reviews. I mean, a lot of average people like watching reviews too, but travel people in particular, they will watch videos, go, oh my God, this is like such a good place, and we're in South Carolina, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we really need to go and take a look, or, shit, we're right down the road, we didn't even know that place was there, or people that are passing through, whatever. So the more content that you get put out there, and if you can get on blogs and stuff like that, that's also a really, really good way to get more exposure. But all of that will really help, and again, especially with travel. Travel's a big one, and so sites like this will really, really help you out. Drop what link? What link are you guys asking for? Yeah, jump on this real quick here. So I'll leave those pages open because I don't know what link you're asking for, and then we'll go ahead and move on. So Offbeat Discoveries did that. Yeah, no problem. Is there any other questions? Is there anything that I can help you out with, Offbeat, before I move on to our next channel? And you know what? And Angela is absolutely correct. Angela is huge on review sites. Like she's huge on it. Like that's her thing. Anywhere we go, she reviews it. Or looks at reviews. Excuse me, looks at reviews, I should say. So she's really, really big on Slasher. What's up, man? Hey, thanks from the Geek Den. I appreciate that. Thank you. I've been kind of doing this for a little bit, so even though, and sometimes I don't think about some of this stuff because it's just kind of what I've been doing. But that's why I do this. That's why I do this, is because I'm like, hey, you know, a lot of people just don't have the time. Like, I was really thankful that I did well enough in business that I could retire. Back in 2016, I could remove myself from the corporate world, and I don't have to work anymore at all. Like I don't. I mean, and again, I'm not like tooting my own horn, but I make. Well, me and my wife together, we make over 6 figures, not working anymore, from royalties, from other things that we get and benefits and stuff like that. We don't have to work. But I said, I ended up doing my own corporation. Go, okay, cool. I can build my corporation how I want. I'm not stressed out about anything. I've got definitely a backup plan. So I'm going to go ahead and go full bore and build my company. And then when I built my company, my corporation, when I sold off my other assets, my company started doing really well. And so now I've removed myself from my company. So now I'm off doing this and kind of helping other people out while my company still operates as itself. I mean, I'm still the CEO, but I've been able to step back because everything's automated. So I don't have to worry about anything anymore. Everything's just automated and it does its thing. And so now I can focus on things like this or helping get other businesses up to where they need to be. And so I've been very blessed. I've made a couple good decisions. I've made some bad decisions. I've made some really crappy decisions. That's lost a lot of money in my lifetime, but I've also made some good ones too. So anyways, congratulations to you and thank you for, yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Back, had to run to the store. Hey, Blue Wave Odyssey, what's going on? Blue Wave Odyssey is also another travel guy. He has a really cool RV community. The Blue Wave Odyssey does a network stream called Out of the Blue. What Blue Wave Odyssey is trying to do is he's trying to bring in, because a lot of communities are fragmented. A lot of people that have certain niches or certain things that they do, they have a hard time reaching out and getting hold of communities. So Blue Wave Odyssey, one of his big dreams, and he's going to get there, he's going to accomplish this, is to build a large RV and travel and off-the-grid living and tiny house thing, build a large community to bring it in for everybody to learn about everybody and just build a solid community. And so I was blessed enough to be exposed to his community. His community has been nothing but respectful to me, and I really love what they stand for and what they do. Matter of fact, Blue Wave Odyssey does gift card giveaways and does a lot of cool contests over on his channel. So if you have not seen Blue Wave Odyssey, definitely take a second and take a look at his channel. And if it's something that you're interested in partaking in or something you're interested in watching and being a contributor, definitely subscribe to him and keep a lookout, because his network or his streams and his contests and networking streams is called Out of the Blue, and so they're random. So there's just all of a sudden it'll pop up out of the blue and you're like, oh yeah, you know, and you can go in and network and meet some really cool people, and they do panels and everything else. Like, it's a really cool family. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely go over and take a look at Blue Wave Odyssey. Let me see, Blue Wave Odyssey. I know your channel. I really enjoy. Yeah, no, he does some great stuff. All right, so Offbeat Odyssey's off the list. Next we have Inksploded. Or no, excuse me, I'm sorry. Next we have Jose Hall. I apologize, Jose. I missed you. All right, so Jose Hall is going to be the next channel that we're going to be looking at, guys. So here we go. But I will say, Blue Wave Odyssey, on top of everything, your content is incredible. Your content is absolutely incredible. You guys, I should say, both of you, put a tremendous amount of heart and effort into your work. And so I really respect that. Excellent, excellent quality. Oh, no, you're welcome, Offbeat. No problem. Absolutely no problem. And again, if you have any other questions or whichever, you can always get a hold of me. I mean, you can call me. You can get a hold of me on social media. You can text me. You can message, whatever you want to do. If there's anything I can do to help you out, let me know. Appreciate the shout out, Angela. Thank you. All right, so. Okay, Jose, so I kind of touched on you a little bit during Power Networking, so now we're going to go into depth. So here's the thing, Jose, and I just want to throw this out there because I have talked on your channel a couple of times, and so I really hope that this time that you're going to go through and address some of these issues, because I don't want to keep reviewing somebody that when I'll spend like 15-20 minutes on it and you don't do anything. And then when I could be helping somebody else that's actually going to do something. And so the next time I take a look at this, hopefully I'll see some changes. If not, I won't do another feedback on you because I don't think it's fair to anybody else that's actually wanting to do changes. So first of all, I'm not a huge content creator, but one thing I will say is that on your banner, you do have some good information out there. I probably wouldn't put my email address up there. My email address would be in the About section because that's typically where people would look at to find your email address. Plus, it's not a clickable link. People can't click through this Jose Hall at 24 or 24@gmail.com. They typically won't click through that because it's unclickable. And so it's kind of a waste of space right there. Also, you have your Facebook, your Instagram, and your YouTube icons there. What I would do is I would actually make them clickable. And so you can actually list your different means of communication or where you want to direct traffic and make them clickable links through your settings page. So it's on the lower right-hand corner because that's also kind of taking space. People are lazy. And I can't stress this enough. People are lazy. A lot of people won't actually write your email address to email you. They'd rather click something that opens up a native program. People are not going to try to find who the hell you are because you don't have your usernames listed or anything. So like, oh, Jose Hall's on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, whichever. So they may go. So say for example, like, oh, I want to find Jose Hall, right? I want to find Jose Hall on Facebook, right? So I'm going to go to Facebook, right? And I'm going to go Jose Hall, right? So here I am. I'm just a regular person. So look at all these Jose Halls. Now you did populate, and that's more than likely because we're connected. So you did populate on here, but the vast majority of people that don't, because again, Facebook has an algorithm to pull up people as well, based on your search history, what you've seen on YouTube, whichever. I mean, all of it does get put into different native algorithms. So typically, somebody's not going to type in Jose Hall and find you. There's a million Jose Halls out there. A million of them. I mean, I don't know if there's actually a million of them. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of Jose Halls. So typically you're not going to populate. Almost always you're not going to populate. I'm actually really surprised, but that's because I've clicked on your channel, I've watched your content, I've communicated with you, and so that's more than likely why you did populate, because the algorithms work like that. They want to show me the most relevant content based on my browsing history and based on what I do. So if you put it as a clickable link right here, people can just click on you and it brings them directly to your Facebook. So there's no possible miscommunication, there's no possible disconnect, nothing. It goes straight to you. You can control, because you want to control where you drive your traffic. All of that needs to be controlled. You need to funnel your traffic and to do exactly what you want them to do. That's how funneling works. That's how you do your directions. So that's a really big one that you should do. So that would be my first advice, would be to change that. Secondly, let's take a look at how your stats are right now. All right, Social Blade is not wanting to pull you. There you go. Okay, so it looks like you don't have much data on there, so that's fine. Doesn't like you use Social Blade, not a big deal. Okay. It's really funny to see how a lot of our graphs are coincide like that, because there was a lot of purging happening the other day. Okay, channel tags. Here's another thing. So channel tags, this is how YouTube classifies what your channel's about. This is how it recommends you and recommends your channel to people that are searching for particular things in particular search engines, right? So your channel tags need to reflect on what your channel's about, your niche. Nail down your niche. If you double niche, which is a niche within a niche, make sure you identify that, because what that does is that's what's called giving your channel authority. It's just like a web page. So when a web page consistently has information or blogs or videos or content, data for lack of better words, that is involved with what's called cornerstone keywords, that's how that site gets authority. So if you're searching for how to make a casserole, right, and if there is a website out there that specializes in making casseroles, has hundreds of blogs on it, hundreds of videos, a massive amount of content, and it's how the website is built to target people that are searching for how to make a casserole, then that website will display higher in the search results because it has more authority. Because when you search for something, the default that search engines always do, and this is always a default, is that it shows what's called relevant content. Relevancy. Relevancy is how it ranks what you want to see. So it has to take in all these different factors to show you what it feels is the most relevant thing to your search. And it does exact keyword matching, it does content, it does amount of content, whichever. And so, but it's also all relative. That's why when YouTube changes the algorithm around, it actually favored smaller YouTubers, because it just doesn't go based off of popularity anymore. And again, a lot of early like Web 1.0 stuff was a popularity contest. That's why keyword stuffing was such a big deal, because it drove more traffic. The more traffic, the more search results. The more search results, the more traffic you would get, and it was just a vicious circle, right? So nowadays, when you have your channel tags, that's how YouTube classifies your channel. So when you do your videos your channel tags is here, right? And then you have your videos, which is going to funnel your viewers to particular videos that are related to your channel and related to your content, title, and description. And then when you have your title and description of your video, that's further keying in to direct people to that particular video on that particular channel. So again, it's a big funnel. It's just like a sales funnel. It's the exact same damn thing. That's how this works. Matter of fact, you can even see your own funnel on your Google Analytics when you take a look at your impressions, your click-through rate, what videos they're looking for, so on and so forth, and that just funnels it all down. So that's the importance. That's the importance of how this works. So again, there's a thing in keywording that's called over optimization, right? You don't have to worry about that with channel tags. Channel tags you cannot over optimize. You will not be penalized for having too many. Now, many of the larger creators, many of the people that are really good with SEO recommend 15 to 30 channel tags. But again, according to YouTube terms of service, you cannot write tags on your channel that's not related to what you do. Right? That's a form of keyword stuffing. So you want to make sure that the channel tags that you put in are relevant to what your channel is about. And again, the more data that you put in there, the more information that YouTube can see to classify what your channel is about. And it's all about really the goal that you're trying to do. You're trying to do two things. You're trying to get a top ranked video, and you're trying to get YouTube to recommend your content. You want to be recommended, and you want to have top videos. That is your goal in life. That is your ultimate goal. Because if you do that, you will result in having a larger channel. You will result in having more views. You will result in being more successful on the platform. It's the exact same thing with websites. It's the exact same thing with blogs. It's the exact same with all of it. All of it is about getting more eyes on your content and being recommended, because when you're recommended by YouTube, YouTube is now your promoter. It's actively promoting you, no matter if you're out playing basketball, if you're sleeping, if you're taking a shower, whatever. YouTube is marketing you. And that's what it's all about. It's all about getting more bang for your buck and getting more work for your time. And since you're the only person pushing your content right now because you're not being recommended, you're a one-man army. That's why businesses such as myself and other businesses, we pay marketers, right? We pay people to work on our behalf because we spend our time doing other things so we can duplicate ourselves. We can leverage time. We can leverage money. So that's why there's marketers out there. That's why there's business admins out there. That's why there's business managers out there, because you're able to duplicate and get more work done. That's why companies hire employees, right? Because your demand gets large enough, you can't keep up with it yourself, so you got to hire employees to take up the extra work, and you're reaping the money out of it. You're getting what's called a return on investment, and your return on investment with putting your time into this and getting YouTube to pick you up is now YouTube is one of your employees. It's actively working for you. So that's what you're trying to do. That's the whole. Hey, Disney Digest, how you doing? James, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Got a bunch of new people that's coming here. So again, channel tags is really big. So we're going to pull one of your videos here. We're going to see. Let's take care. That's a bad language video. Okay, I'm just going to play this video for just a couple of minutes so people can take a look at your content and what you're about and your presentation, and then I'll go ahead and go into my analytics.
All right, everybody.
So this is Jose Hall.
Again. So, I have a question for you.
And just throwing this out there, how to add your... Here, I'll just show you, because I get this question a lot, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you. Because this seems to be a very common question that a lot of people...
What?
Whoops. A lot of people ask me, so I just show it because a lot of people just get lost doing it. I'm just going to open up another page real quick here. Okay, so you're going to, oh, look at that, I'm recommended to myself, that's cool. All right. So what we're going to do, Jose, is follow me here. If you've got to write, take down notes on your phone or a piece of paper, whichever, do that, because a lot of people have a hard time doing this. So go to your YouTube, right? So here's your YouTube. Then you're going to go down to YouTube Studio, okay? You're going to click on YouTube Studio. Once you open up YouTube Studio, so here you are, right? You're going to go down to Settings, lower left-hand side on the toolbar, okay? You're going to click on Settings. You're going to open up Settings, and then you're going to go to Channel. I'm probably just going to make a video about this because a lot of people don't know how to do this. So you're going to click on Channel, and then boom, basic info on channel, there's your keywords. So that's the keywords that you're going to use that's going to show up on as your channel keywords. Now remember, channel keywords and video keywords are different. Okay? Your channel keywords needs to be about the overall mission of your channel, what your channel's truly about. Okay, that's what should be here. So you should get your niche, and then if you can double niche within that, that's also another really good thing, because that's gonna allow you to get more authority on things that may not be really super saturated with competition. So again, 15 to 30. 15 to 30 is about where you want to aim, and I'm about 30 or maybe a little bit over, but you won't be penalized. You can't over optimize on this. So again, that's how you do that. So I get asked that almost every time I stream. So I'm going to go ahead and close some of these down real quick. Okay. So again, hopefully that helped. And then again, and you can always do keyword research or do keyword exploring. You can actually go to my description. There's a TubeBuddy link. You can click that link. You can download a free version, and you can start learning how keywords work, because it's really, really, really important. And then I always recommend people to get the pro version. It's $4.50 a month, super dirt cheap, and you'll have really, really good tools to start learning how keywords work, but you really need to learn. If you're trying, like you said, you always say that you really want to be successful on YouTube. I've heard you say that several times. To do that, you need to put in the work. You can't just say, I don't know how to do it, and then don't do it. You have to research it. It's a job. Just like with your job, I know you work in the construction field. You had to learn how to do that. This is the same thing. You have to learn. I mean, I'll give you whatever information I can if you ask me any questions, but I can't like, be with you every day and build this for you. As a creator, that's your job, because I'm still going out and I'm learning how to get myself better too. I don't have everything figured out, not even close. I've got a good grasp on things, but that's about it. So anyways, this is Jose Hall.
Causes us to change our personality as we grow old.
And again, your big thing is this recording. You want somebody to be able to full screen you, and you come full screen. That's a big deal.
Experience?
So that's another thing I'd really point out.
Finance? What is it? What can cause someone to change their views and their standards and their outlook on life as they grow? Because I've always wondered this in a way. I haven't gone too far into it, but I've always wondered this. They say that as you grow older, you become more wise on certain things. But they also say that as you get older, you also become more ignorant to other things. So, are you getting smarter, or are you getting stupider? Dumber. Sorry, you can't say stupider because stupider isn't a word. But are you getting dumber, or are you getting smarter?
Thanks for stopping by, Blue Wave Odyssey. I appreciate it. Looking forward to your next stream, brother.
Check this out. If, say for instance, I come from a very, I guess you can call it a democratic mindset, right? If you can get it for free, get it. If you F the system, they're giving it, take it, whatever the case may be, right? And then to head towards this more Republican mindset. Is it because I'm getting older? Is it because my finances are constantly changing? Is it because I'm getting more involved?
Hey, Exploder, welcome back, my friend.
My future?
Trying to fix this chat that's on screen.
It's
kind of crappy.
Because I've always thought that those type of things don't change. Your maturity might change as far as like getting in trouble and getting into certain types of fights and knowing when to stop drinking or whatever the case may be, right? And those are more linked to maturity. But I've noticed that I've become more and more Republican.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to fix this issue real quick with my chat, but
you can see it a little bit when you see my stories, or even my my politic videos. Now, do I sometimes see things in a Republican site, like people should stand on their own 2 feet. People should get their own stuff together, that they are solely responsible for their own outcomes.
There it goes.
And so on, right?
Fixed it.
And a lot of Republicans believe that, but they also don't mind reaching down and helping someone else out. But only if they see the
Inksploder's icon is really good. He did a major overhaul on his stuff. His channel looks really good.
If I see
he's actually really talented.
Having a hard time, and I reached out to help him, I'm not going to reach down and help a person who isn't trying to help himself. I want to reach down and help the person who is trying to help himself and may need the extra hand, right? Now, and then sometimes do I see things in a Democrat state or eyesight, right? Where I want to see the government play a role to better its people, because if you think about it, this country is a machine. Okay, we are almost a very efficient machine. Okay, now each one of us plays our part in this machine, but like any other machine, it needs to be well oiled. It needs to be taken care of.
You got really good points. I actually fully agree with you on that, especially with the well-oiled machine part. I mean, that's really good. That's really, really good. Not I want to say good advice. That's a really good outlook on things. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up your data real quick here. Give me 1 second. I gotta address this. Whoops, shit. I gotta address this real quick, and then we will get on it. So Inksploded, since you're here, I will definitely. Oh, come on, you bastard! Why does nothing work? All right, 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. So again, your content, I'll give you a like. Say your future Feedback Friday real quick. Give you your comments. Feedback Friday. Great job. Okay. And I'll go ahead and I'll like my shiznizzle. Okay. So, looking at the data on this, right? You got 4 views on this. This was posted December 2nd. So, not a lot of traffic on the video. And again, the reason why, because you have a good message. Okay, you're kind of a lot like me. I'm not a very entertaining streamer. And maybe one day I'll start dressing in outfits or whatever. But as of right now, I'm not super creative. I'm not super like, and I don't have boobs, so that kind of sucks. So I lose some visibility because of that too. But first thing again is the video filming. Video filming, you need to get that corrected, dude, because there is a lot of people that will not watch this because of how you filmed it. I'm just throwing it out there. And I was talking to you about that later. So moving forward, full screen video, dude. Landscape filming, full screen video. You need to do that because you're immediately turning viewers off. Okay. Second of all, and this is something that may seem a little bit nitpicky, but you need to, like with your titles are titles. So write them in good grammar and write them as actual titles, right? And if you say, let's talk about a few things, right? That's a sentence that you want people to click through. So when you have a sentence like that, it's let's talk about things ... to be continued ... right? That right there is like, oh, like that's kind of like clickbaity, right? It's like, oh, let's talk about a few things. Well, what does he have to talk about? Like, what's his thoughts on that, right? So that right there is a really good way that will help you out as well. Is the ... That's very powerful. It's a very powerful thing because everybody who sees that, they want to turn the page, right? They want to see more, because that's how we learned. I mean, that's how you're taught in school. That's how all of us know that is a to be continued statement. So I'm just throwing that out there. And again, capitalize it, right? And it's a title, so you write it like a title. You'll be surprised how grammar like that will help your visibility. It just makes you seem like you're more intelligent. Now, I'm not saying you're dumb, but it just when there's properly written titles out there, it just looks way more professional. And if you don't know how to properly capitalize a title, go to capitalizemytitle.com and it'll pull you up, and then you can check the proper capitalization of a title, and it'll write it out for you. Just copy and paste it. So that's just a small little suggestion. I have muscle boobs. A little bit. They're kind of small right now. I've been neglecting myself. I've just been so swamped, but I'll be back on track next Monday, man. My freaking schedule's been nuts. So anyways, secondly, okay, you're not sharing. You already know that. You need to share. Get on Facebook groups, get on YouTube groups, get on whatever, share your content. Share. And self-like it. Even if nobody in the world likes it, if you self-like it, it still shows YouTube that your videos are being liked on Facebook. So do that. Second of all, Now you did try a little bit with this description. This description is still very poor, but you did try a little bit. So you are asking a little bit of questions. So what you need to do is your description needs to have your keywords, and it needs to be in readable text and write it like a blog. Okay, a few hundred words, right? Now this right here, when you look at a time in your past, okay, again, grammar. You look at time in your past, and again, you can also open this up in a Google Docs, or you can download a browser extension called Grammarly, and it will correct and give you a recommendation while you're typing it. If you're on a phone and those applications are not working, and if your spell check's not working, and I sometimes it doesn't work in YouTube, open up a Google document, and write your description there, and then spell check it. And then just copy and paste it onto your YouTube. Because again, when it comes to the algorithm, when it comes to the AI, how it reads what your content is, it actually hurts you when you have bad grammar. Like, it actually checks your grammar. So the better grammar you have, the better you're going to rank. Like, it's crazy, but that's how it works. And no problem. If you're not good at it, no problem. There's technology out there that will help you. There's technology out there that will make it perfect for you. And it doesn't take any time. And it's free. None of this costs money. None of it costs money. It's all free. So that's what I would do. And so, for example, when you say, it should say, when you look at a time in your past, would you go back? Okay, that's what's called an open-ended engaging question. And so when you have an open-ended engaging question, put that in your comments. Put that as a comment, and then when you put it as a comment, you're going to want to self-like it, self-love it, and pin it. Because that open-ended sentence, that open-ended comment that you threw out there, what that's supposed to do is that's supposed to engage your audience to chat on your video. It's meant to be engaging for your audience. And so that's because that's a very good thing that you did. That's very good. A lot of people don't do that, because when they watch the video and then blah, 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 and then the description will only show, I don't know what it is, like, it's like 10 sentences or something like that, before it goes into, oh no, excuse me, one second here. It'll actually only show just a couple of sentences, excuse me. And then you click on show more, and it'll show more. So a lot of people will not read descriptions, but you're not writing it for people. You're writing it for the AI. You're writing it for the algorithm to read. Does not matter, because people say, well, nobody reads descriptions, so why am I going to put a bunch of effort into it? Which is true, right? A lot of people, I read. I have a big ass library. I love to read. I'm a big reader. I actually need to get back on that, but I read so much online. But there's nothing beats a good book. Nothing beats a good book. Anyways, so even if nobody's reading the description, you're not writing it for them. You're not. Now, if you're like, blah, 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 special, get $100, click the link below in the description, then people will open up the description and click links, and you direct them wherever they're going to get their $100. But again, that's something that's appetizing to them, right? Like, that generates interest, so they're going to look at the description. A lot of my videos, I go, links to the reference articles in the description, or if you want to follow me here, links in the description, or whatever, so I'll direct traffic. But if you're not doing that, the likelihood somebody's going to read your description is pretty much nil. But again, you're not playing the game to your viewers. You're playing the game to the algorithm to see you better, to promote your content. So that's what it's about. But people will read the comments. People will look at this video, and the majority of people will always scroll down to see comments. Because if they don't like you, they want us to have like a confirmation bias. Like, oh, this guy sucks. And then they go down and all these people are bashing you or whatever. And they're like, oh, yeah, and then they'll join in and bash you. That's what trolls do. Or some people, you could say something that's completely ass wrong. Say if I'm like, the population of the United States is 100 million. And I'm saying that I'm some like brainiac or some whatever, and or say I'm a consensus expert, or excuse me, a census expert, or I'm a United States expert, or what, I'm a politician or whatever, right? And I make something completely wrong. People will go to my comments to say that, to correct me or make fun of me or whatever. But again, any engagement's good engagement, believe it or not. Any engagement's good. And you always have the option to block and delete or whatever, but I don't. I don't block anybody, hardly. The only time I'll block somebody is when they're being completely vulgar, when they're like, you're blah, 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 and they use a bunch of cuss words, because YouTube will actually dock me for that. That actually hurts me. So, but again, the spam filters typically pick that. But people that disagree with me or don't like me or call me like a name or whatever, I never delete it. Because they're giving me engagement, they're giving me views. I mean, so I just say, hey, thank you so much, I appreciate the engagement, and then I move on. So, but again, with that open-ended comment, you want to have that as a pinned comment, so it's going to spur people to comment on your video, right? And so that's where the engagement comes in. It's what's called a call to action. It's calling people to comment on that because you're asking the question. So they really like your content, and they go, what do you think is the biggest mistake you made in your past? And a lot of people are like, oh man, my first marriage or whatever. Right? My first marriage was a mistake, but whatever. And I probably would say something like that and say LOL or whatever. So again, that's all really a big thing. So definitely try to do that. That will help with your engagement, because you need your engagement to come up, because that's going to help your videos do better. And that's pretty much it. I mean, just the basics, just the SEO basics, Oh, Inksploded, I see you live, man. So hopefully that helps. And again, if English is not your big, okay. So I'm going to wrap this up. If writing is not your biggest thing, your best thing, cool. Use Grammarly. Use the Grammarly browser plugin. If you do everything with your phone, no sweat. Google Docs. Write all of your description in Google Docs. Spell check it. Have it check it. Copy and paste it on your YouTube descriptions. It's literally no extra work. Well, yeah, you have to copy all, and you're going to have to select all, copy, paste. So that's 4 seconds, 5 seconds. And then you have to open up Google Docs. So that might take 5 seconds for your phone to open it up. So it just can take you an extra 10 seconds, maybe. So that's a pretty good return if that's going to help your videos rank. I mean, 10 seconds. I mean, I'd do it for 10 seconds. So that's number one. Number two, if you don't understand keywords, no sweat. Go in the description of the stream, click on the TubeBuddy link, go over to TubeBuddy, sign up, and download the free version. I suggest you do the $4.50 version, in my opinion, because if you're under 1,000 subscribers, it's only $4.50 a month, and it unlocks a whole bunch of stuff. And here's the cool thing, right? So if you download TubeBuddy, even at the free version, you can actually see how it works. You can do keyword research. You can plug into communities of people that are SEO experts. I consider myself SEO advanced. I don't consider myself an expert, but I'm really good at it. So you can ask questions to people that do this for a living. People that design programs like this. So you can really get in touch and learn from the people at the highest level. And you learn. And again, you can start it for free. And that's a really good way to learn how to do things. And especially if you don't understand it. And if you're putting in this much work, you might as well understand it a little bit better. So download TubeBuddy. I recommend the $4.50 version, but download the free one if you can't afford it. And then use Google Docs or Grammarly for your grammar. And then for your titles, capitalizemytitle.com. Copy, paste, it capitalizes it for you, and you throw it up there, and it's perfect. So those would be my top. Suggestions for you. Also, share your content on social media. That's another one. Share, and self-like your stuff. It'll help a lot. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down here. Hi, wife. And of course, dude, this free stream chat just fucking sucks, dude. Stephen Green, how you doing? Good to see you. Got a lot of new people jumping in and out. All right. Yeah, appreciate that. Stephen M. Green, 32 likes. Yes. So far, 32 likes and 1 dislike. From what I've seen anyways. So Jose Hall, hopefully that helped you out. I do have to move on.
I'm taking your mind.
That's fine. Of course I do. But you said that you don't want to.
I did.
So.
I love you.
All right, Stephen M. Green. Yes, I will actually show your channel. No problem. I have a couple in the queue right now. So you'll be third up. Now, what I do also is that if you do want your channel looked at, and this isn't a money grab or anything, but this is something that I've done on my channel now because I get a ton of excuse me, I get a ton of requests, is that if you would like your channel up next, if you want to circumvent and be the next one up, I open that up to people that donate. So if you donate, I will go ahead and move your channel up to be the very next channel. And so that's what I thought was fair, because if it's like first come first serve, that's cool. But a lot of people, they'll get too far in line and then they don't have enough time to sit there and watch your channel reviewed. And so I open it up to donations taking priority. So that is definitely an option. You don't have to, and I'll get to your channel as soon as I can. But that is an opportunity for you to be next in the queue. Let's see here. And then this is also, again, yes. Hey, Gorilla Bear Tech, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. My freaking restream chat took a crap again for the 4th time. So yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and close it out and call it a day on that. So I'll just be here on YouTube. So let me go ahead and put this out real quick for the current rankings. And I do go, oh crap. And I do have to give a quick shout out real quick to okay, so I do got to give a quick shout out to my supporters this week, and then we'll go ahead and jump on. I don't have any money. That's fine. You don't have to. Yeah, Expense, I have you down. You're going to be after Exploded. We just did Jose Hall. Explode is next. Expanse is after that, and then Stephen M. Green is also is going to be after that. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I missed you, let me know. So, that being said, it is time for me to shill. So I actually have a couple supporters that have come in that have donated to the channel. And so our rankings is right here. So I have Miss Kathy, who came in at the lieutenant level. That's a $10 donation throughout a week. And with the lieutenant level, I shout her out during all of my live streams. And I also put her channel in my weekly digest blog that is put out by BillettEnterprises.com. And the blog is called the Billett Army. And so Miss Kathy, she has a vlog type of channel. She is an educator. She is a science teacher, and her daughter, which is Hey Guys, It's Jessie, is a young entrepreneur that does a lot of entrepreneur type of stuff and is also a volleyball player. And so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, she actually hosts a panel show called Real Talk with Miss Kathy. And so if you have not seen that yet, I will actually link Miss Kathy's channel so you can take a look, and I'm more than likely going to come on as a panel guest to her channel here, probably, well, whenever she can work me in her busy schedule, but probably next week I'll come in and say hi. So again, this is Miss Kathy's channel right here. And you can go and take a look at Miss Kathy. Next, we have the major rank. So these are people that have come in with $25 donations, and I do this for them for a week. And so Jackie Evans 333, who's been here in the chat, she's one of my awesome moderators here. She came in with a $25 donation. So not only do I give her channel a shout out during the live streams, but I also put her in my blog, my weekly digest blog. Plus, I put a link in the description of her channel in all of my video and stream descriptions so people can go and take a look at. So Jackie Evans is also a vlog type channel, but the one thing I really like about Jackie Evans is that she has really good critical thought, critical thinking skills, as well as being able to see things in a light that a lot of people don't see. And so she's able to take a look at everyday things that people take for granted and see them at a deeper meaning, as well as being able to articulate that to her audience. So she's very likable. She's very easy to listen to. She's pretty easy on the eyes as well, I may say. So if that's the kind of stuff that you want to take a look at, definitely go over and take a look at Jackie Evans 333 and see if that's a channel that you would be interested in being connected with. So definitely take a look. at her channel. And thank you so much for your support, Jackie Evans. I should say Major Evans 333. And I do appreciate the connection, and hopefully I can give you a good enough service that I can keep you on as one of my officers in the Billett Army. So again, thank you so much for what you do and who you are and what you stand for. And I'm going to go ahead and drop a link to Jackie Evans 333 as well, and so you can go and take a look at Jackie Evans 333. Now, I do have a general that came in this week, but I won't be promoting him until next week, and that is Pull My Pork Barbecue, who is one of my frequent generals. And so as a general, if you decide that you do want to become a general in the Billett Army, and so what that does is that you get the same benefits as the lieutenant and major ranks, but there's a lot of off YouTube promoting that happens for you. So not only do you become a feature channel on my YouTube channel, right, but also during my intros, Todd Short. Hey, Todd Short, how you doing, man? First time here. Todd Short, take this opportunity to tell people who you are, what you're about, what your channel's about. Take this opportunity to do some promoting. This is all about you guys. And if you want to get some feedback, definitely let me know, and I will put you down to be promoted and given feedback on your channel here live on my show. So at the general rank, not only again do you get that YouTube promotion, but during the intros of all of my videos, I do 4 videos a week and I do 6 streams a week. During the intros, I actually shout you out. I show your icon. I tell people how to get a hold of you. I also promote your channel to over 4,500 different healthy social media accounts, so your channel gets shared out. And then during my teaser trailers or my teaser videos that I put out on social media, that's promoting my new content. You're also shouted out. Your icon is also visible for people to take a look at. And I do a featured SEO optimized blog post promoting your channel. I put that on BillettEnterprises.com. That's searchable on all search engines, so people can get exposed to your content quicker, as well as you can bring in influence from outside of YouTube to take a look at your channel. So that's what the generals get. And again, I do have one general that came in, but I won't be promoting that channel until next week because I do it for a full week. So matter of fact, Pull My Pork Barbecue is actually here. I think somebody just tagged Pull My Pork Barbecue. So again, great channel. Actually, I'll just do some promoting for him right now. Anyways, so Pull My Pork Barbecue, you can actually go over to the website at pullmyporkbarbecue.com, where he sells accessories, grillers, he sells sauces, mixes, rubs, whole 9 yards. Has a full-on shop, and then he also has a YouTube channel, which is a tutorial. It looks like a legitimate cooking show. The panning is excellent. The quality is excellent. His setup is completely professional. He's been doing it for a long time. He's actually located out there in Casper, Wyoming, which is a neighbor of me out here in the Midwest. And so he's got a really, really cool channel. People love his work. He's going to explode on the platform. I would consider him probably the top 5% when it comes to content creators. And you'll see that if you go over and quickly take a look at his channel. Moderator, if anybody here can drop a link for Pull My Pork Barbecue, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you go over and take a look at Pull My Pork Barbecue, you can really see that he really is a cut above the rest and will help you up your barbecue game. So again, Pull My Pork Barbecue, again, thank you so much for the support that you've been showing my channel. He's going to probably be one of my first Patreon members, and so I really do appreciate what he does and what he stands for. He does a great job on the platform. But don't visit his channel when you're hungry, because your stomach is going to try to eat your spine, because his work is just that damn good. So really, really cool work. So again, Geraldine, La Diva TV is here. How you doing? Great to see you. That's a new channel in here. Life with T. Will stopped in. Life with T. Will, how you doing? Great to see you again. And we're going to go ahead and put up another channel for Feedback Friday. So yeah, no problem, Pull My Pork Barbecue, and I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to take a look at your Facebook numbers before Monday for that Facebook page of yours. And my goal this next week is I want to triple your Facebook following. So that's what my goal is going to be for you coming in and continuously supporting my channel. So take a look at it. And not just that, but the cool thing is that when you promote your videos, or if you do teaser videos on your Facebook, since if you have that fan page, which you do, or that business page, when you do your teasers, you can tag it just like a YouTube video, which gives you really good priority on the Facebook algorithm. And so bringing more people over to your Facebook page is going to grow your YouTube channel as well. So that's a really, really good tactic to use. So Again, moving forward, we're going to take a look at Inksploded, who's here. And then after Inksploded, this is the queue, how the queue looks right now. Is we have Inksploded is getting ready to come up. Then we have Xtense, I believe is how you say Xtense, who's going to be next. And then Steven, who is a new channel here, is going to be up next. And then after that, whoever wants to get their channel looked at and reviewed and promoted live, let me know and I will put you in the queue. So moving forward, we have Inksploded. So let's, excuse me, let's take a look at Inksploded here. One of the things I really like about Inksploded is the banner and the avatar that he did looks really, really good. So without further ado, we are going to take a look at Inksploded. Okay. So Inksploded's channel is coming up right now. So Inksploded does have a Discord. I believe it's called Inksploded Island, I believe he called it. Really big Mario creator, content creator, or the Mario Builder, I think it is, or Super Mario Maker, I'm sorry. Really good at that. He actually does really, really good gameplay review and gameplay videos. And this guy, when it comes to Mario, this guy is a freaking expert. Like, this guy's really good at it. So this is his channel. He's got all the Mario artwork. I think that's the Nintendo Switch, I believe. I'm not really big into games, but I think that's what it is. You're at 13.3K views and 204 videos. Awesome. So you definitely tagged Mario Maker quite a bit in your channel tags. I would also recommend saying something like playthroughs or gameplay. Super Mario gameplay, Super Mario Maker gameplay, Super Mario walkthrough, Super Mario tutorials, stuff like that, because you have your Mario Maker and your Super Mario Maker, which is what's called short tail keywords. Those are just really focused on a particular niche that's very searchable, that's very big. And so if you start doing a little bit long, and again, you don't want to do a lot of long tail keywords on your channel keywords, because it's going to over focus you, so you're not going to get the wider range of recommendation. However, since this is, you do gameplay and walkthrough and tutorials, that's really related to your channel, because your channel is really specific, and so you definitely want to put those up as channel tags as well. That will really help you out, and those are pretty searched. All right, so we're going to take a look at one of his most recent videos here. So that was like a stream. Super Mario Maker 2 update, reaction and analysis. Here we go. So this is one of his videos, and we're going to go ahead and play this, and for everybody to take a look at.
Thanks for playing the Super Mario Maker 2 game.
No
Let's check out what's
problem.
in store for the latest update, including a variety of new parts.
Update version
First
2.
up is Spike. This green
Spikes.
glutton will spit
Awesome.
out
Wait,
spiky iron
wait.
balls and toss them at
They
you.
are flying
Get hit,
vertically.
it's really gonna hurt. However, with the right setup, a spike ball can
Alright,
be
they
used to
can
interact
trigger.
with the
Can they
block,
also
break
trigger
them,
P-switches?
as a platform, and even as a weight.
Okay,
I guess
that's
Spike
pretty
can
cool.
use its talents for good. Oh, and in the snow theme, Spike will throw snowballs.
Wait, you can jump
Snow or
on them,
iron.
even though they are
All
like
spike tosses
spikes.
have many uses. Next is Pokey.
Pokies.
Made up
Awesome.
of spiky spheres. This cactus-like foe poses
This should
quite
be
a
in the
threat.
game from the get-go,
You'll take
but
damage if you touch
it's
its
still a
spikes,
really
so
great
the tall ones
addition.
can be a challenge.
You can even give them
This
wings.
guy can't go through. Aha! A fireball will do the trick.
Okay, fireballs can kill
Yoshi
them.
can also stop
They're like the
with
Mario
Prickly
Bros. DS Poki.
In
Awesome.
night mode, Pokey will take to the skies.
Okay, just
Give
like
it
a
wings and it'll
Wiggler,
home in.
but you cannot
The
really
snow
jump
theme
on
turns
them.
Pokey into a snowman. Step on one, and you're in for a snowy surprise. Now let's take a look at the new frozen coin. Encased in ice, this
Frozen
coin is similar
coins.
to an ice block,
Not compatible with
but
3D
will
World.
thaw out
Alright.
when hit with fire.
Alright, this will make cool stages with like the red Yoshi
Parts
combined.
like the burner, fire bar, and
Yeah,
Angry Sun
everything
also do the
with
trick.
fire. Alright.
So heat up your courses with some cool traps. Next up is the P block. These solid, unbreakable blocks will appear when you step on a
This
piece.
solid, unbreakable
Only temporarily.
blocks. I do not hear the P-switch sound like.
Use it like this. Or
So
like
they are
that.
basically like just regular, how the P-switch regularly
The
works.
dash block is coming.
But, oh,
Super
dash
Mario
block.
3D World game style.
dash
on it to
block
dash.
looks really, really
At this
awesome.
speed, you can jump long distances, so even faraway blocks are fair game. Connect a few and keep on dashing.
God, the
Okay, I will
graphics
for
are got
sure use this
crazy
block.
on Mario. Look at that.
With the Koopa Troopa car.
Now, can you take the Koopa Troopa out of it yet?
That's
It's
crazy.
dangerous to go alone. Take this. Introducing
What?
the
Zelda?
Sword Power-Up.
What?
This familiar item is from the Legend of Zelda series.
Only compatible
Pick
with
it up
Super
and
Mario Bros.
Da 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 da.
Dude.
Mario transforms into Link. This new look isn't just
Okay, it also has like the music like the Super Bowl flower.
attack with your sword, guard with the shield,
Isn't that a little overpowered?
dash attack, and down thrust.
This is more
Take
like
advantage
Smash
of Link's
Bros.
classic moveset and some of his tools.
Wait, how is he gonna get up?
He's got a boomerang too? Or he's got the arrow?
Hold on,
You can even
no
shoot in 3
way.
different directions.
3 directions?
It's no match for a bomb.
Okay, that's like the bomb arm.
With the Master Sword,
Wow.
you can find ways to clear courses.
Would a bomb damage you though? I wonder.
Or make
Does
the
that
Master
sound
Sword
added in, or
power
is
the
that like
star of
really
the
a
puzzle-solving
sound
course.
in the game?
Those aren't the only.
The arrows sound super
A
cool
new
when they
mode,
like bounce
Ninja
off
Speedruns
something.
is here.
Ninja
That's
Speedruns.
incredible. They put Link
They
in with
slept 7,
This mode.
but this
with Mario.
only
That's
comes out in like
nuts.
3
Ninja
days.
Ghosts will run alongside you as you compete against rivals from around the world.
Alright, Pokey looks awesome in 3D world.
New courses will be distributed periodically. Clear courses to collect stamps.
So,
and
but
even
what will
unlock
the extra
special
game
neat
style
costumes.
be?
In
Ninja
addition to
shirts.
bragging rights, top players will also have gold stars
Huh.
all around their Mii character for a certain period of time.
Only a certain period of time. That's interesting.
I would have never thought that Mario would have gone that direction. That's really cool. That's really cool. Huh.
Oh, you can,
So anyways, that's
oh,
exploded.
Wait, you can attack.
That is his channel, and I tell you what, when it comes to Mario, this guy knows his Mario. Does a really, really good job with that. So taking a look at, here, I'm gonna go ahead. I need to just copy and paste that moving forward. Okay. Can I even spell today? There we go. All right. Okay, so when it comes to this, let's take a look at how this video is doing here. Again, you're doing no social media work on it. You need to get on that for sure. That's really going to help show the algorithm that you're pulling views from other competing platforms. It's going to help your tags rank a lot better. Let's take a look at how your tags ranked. You did quite a bit of tags. You've gotten really good at your tags, dude. So Exploded, I've definitely seen a huge improvement since we've been working together on Feedback Fridays. Your tags look really good, man. Great job. Great job. Scotty Blitz says Mario's still the king. True story. All right, so again, that's some of the big things. Again, open-ended question. Again, I'm definitely going to give credit's due. Your tags and everything have gone up tremendously, dude. Tremendously. So great job on that. However, you're halfway there. You need to, all these tags that you put in there, you need to have about 10, 11, 12, 13 of them show up in your actual description as well, in readable text. This is where a lot of people don't do it because it takes time. A lot of people just want to get videos up there, tag them, do what they can, and get them out there. Don't overlook descriptions because, again, any kind of text that you enter into YouTube, any kind of text that you entered in there has to get crawled, has to get indexed. It has to figure out what it is. And so that's an opportunity of 5,000 characters to drive traffic onto your YouTube channel. And so if you write it like a mini blog, right, and you incorporate your keywords into your title and description, that's a big thing. Now, you've attempted to do that because it shows that your video tags appear 23 times in title and description, right? So what this would be called is this isn't truly keyword stuffing. This is what's called over optimization. So for 23 keywords in this amount of text, right, is over optimized. So this is actually this is actually going to hurt you in the long run, because it'll actually suppress your views and suppress your visibility because it's considered manipulation. And so again, like as it is right now, like your video has gotten really good views. It's doing really, really well, but it's a really bad habit to get into because it's not going to work in the long run for you, because the algorithm will actually hurt you on that. It's just like websites and just like blogs. Over optimization hurts. It'll hurt your visibility, it'll hurt your ranking. So definitely make sure that you try to write more content, because that is just super, super over optimized. So stretch it out a bit. Stretch it out a bit. And again, if you can hit 10, 11, 12 keywords, that's really, really good. But that's a good amount of text. I mean, you're looking at 300, 500 characters, and you're nowhere near that right now. Or 300, 500 words, excuse me, and you're nowhere near that. So try to stretch out that description, write more about it. And again, I mean, it doesn't have to be like a novel. It doesn't have to be like a masterpiece that's going to be on the bestsellers list. Just type about what you did. You know, just type about it. Just talk about it. You know, talk about your favorite feature that happened there. You know, or one of your reactions or whatever that will get more people more engaged. And then you also want to put an open-ended comment. You know, what was your favorite part? What was your favorite part of the update? What was your favorite part of the video? Whatever. And then have that as a pinned open-ended question to get more engagement. Your engagement and views are good. I mean, you've got 19 comments on 600. Oh, excuse me. So I forgot this video had that many views. So you want to average, again, the average engagement from views to engagement on YouTube is 4%. So about 4 comments for about every 100 views. And that's just your engagements. So for a video, say with 600 views, right, that would be approximately 16 comments. So you're little under. Well, let's say you're about there. You're about average, just for easy math, right? So, or excuse me, that would be for 400 views, you would be at 16 comments. So, because again, 4 times 4. So again, for 400 views, you'd be at 16 comments. So you're actually under average at 600 views with 19 comments, right? So that's something that you would probably want to work on as well. Or you can do 6 times 4, which is 24. So you should be at 24 comments to be at 4% roughly. So that being said, you want to definitely increase your engagement. If I could math correctly today, which is crazy. I got a master's degree and I can't do math today. So that's typically how it works. So that being said, that's what I would recommend you doing. However, your keywords are doing great. Keep that going. Your keywords will rank better if you put them in your description and if you had it actual readable text. And your keywords will also rank better if you are sharing this out to different social media platforms and getting external likes, getting external views, and directing traffic back onto YouTube, which you're actively promoting the platform against their competitors, and YouTube will rank you with better rankings, or will reward you with better rankings. Nathan T just blogged. How you doing? Great to see you. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on chat. And again, great work on improvement on your keywords. Now you got to do this other work and bring everything in together. So great job. All right, so we're going to go ahead and close this out. I am going to jump on chat, take a look at how everybody's doing, and then get our next channel up. So 1 second. There we go. Okay. Press the wrong button. All right. So on our chat, we are looking at I missed a lot. Max Harris is blowing in the cartridge and hitting the reset power 500 times before it works. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that very much so. Yeah, Mario's cool. Yeah, no, I agree, Stephen Green. The modern graphics are really cool. Yeah, he's got great content. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. His content was his primary focus for a long time, and he's done a great job with it. Nathan T just vlogged. Hello, Jacob. Nathan T just vlogged. How are you doing? Great to have you in here today. Good to see you. You say my name, Acceptance. Okay, cool. Acceptance. Perfect. I will start referring to you as that. Hey, can you check my channel? No, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. It may just be worrying. I don't know. Slasher, I'll put you down, but I don't think I'll be able to get to you today. I do have, it's almost 11 a.m. I do have my other stream at 2. So I will be wrapping this up here in just a little bit. But I'll put you down, see if I can get to it. Let's see here. Nathan T vlog, no, it won't help me, lol. Let's see, can you check my channel? Okay, I saw you have a saved music playlist. I run that will help your hours. I have ran the others. If you can't, then next time we'll watch your network stream. Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get on the next channel here, guys. And guys and gals. I'm going to take a look at Restream here real quick since that chat's not working. What the hell? One second here, guys. Let's see if that comes up as a view real quick. All right, so the next channel that we're going to be looking at is going to be Acceptance. Acceptance is here and is new, so we're going to go ahead and take a look. Yeah, Skies took my drone, absolutely. Yeah, it's a great rephrase. They did a good job on that. Looks good. Yeah, that doesn't count. Interesting. Okay. All right, there. Go to channel. Boom. All right. All right. Oh, that's a cool banner. All right, so this is going to be Acceptance, who's new here, so definitely throw it a warm welcome. And here we go. Take a look at that banner. Simple, good to the point, looks good, graphics good. Yeah, that's excellent. Good job on that. I would always recommend that you put your social media links in the lower right-hand side. You can do that through channel settings. It's a clickable link, and it does well with it. So you can get more exposure, get more people to like your page or your website or different channels. If you do Twitch, whatever, you can definitely put that up there. All right. So this is a montage on Fortnite, Raging Rocket League. We'll take a look at this for. Oh, that's a stream. Let's take a look at it. There's a video right there. Okay, it looks like there's a lot of Fortnite here. So, and again, this is Acceptance. My sound off? Oh, sorry guys, my sound's off. 1 second. Sorry about that.
Montage with your boy Luke Scott under Sweat, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe.
I got a quick question, Matty. If Cinderella's shoe fit her perfectly, how did it fall off?
Because she tripped over.
But how did it fall off if it fit her perfectly?
Because she tripped over.
I didn't even know she tripped over in the first place.
I mean, you can't just like, just flick your shoe off.
Hope you guys all enjoyed. Can you sub please? I need more clout. Lol, by the way, I know that conversation was weird.
Okay, so that right there is Acceptance, who is new here in the chat. Take a look at... okay, so we're going to take a look at video here. 155 subscribers. This video was posted November 22nd at 35 views. Again, you've got no description in here, so matter of fact, it looks like you're doing directly from PS4. So you're doing just a direct upload from PS4, which is simple. But when you come into YouTube, you definitely need to come into YouTube on a computer, on a phone, or whatever, and start hitting your tags. Right? I mean, a lot of these are just, I think they're PlayStation hashtags, or PlayStation hashes, I should say, to where it's some of the IP numbers and other data and code that it connects with your account. So definitely get rid of those and put in, tags that are applicable to what you're doing. And then have a description talk, because I have no idea what you were doing. I have no idea. So me as a viewer, if I wasn't talking to you, I would be looking at this going, what the hell is this guy doing? And so in the description, you're like, I was building up to the moon, or I was blah, 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 and I was building this, and I was doing this because of this, and whatever. So you're engaging the audience, and that description is describing what the hell you're doing, because I have no clue. No clue what you were doing. No, I don't think anybody here knows what the hell you're doing. So that would definitely help, because I would click that description and go, what is this? Right? And then I'll be like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing. Oh, that's cool. I wonder what else he's got going on. Like, it just engages, just educates the audience on what the hell you're doing. So I would definitely do that. And then obviously add your keywords. And again, you've been here for a while, so a lot of things I'm going to say, I'm kind of repeating what I've been telling the other people that have been here today, because you have been here for a bit. So I'll definitely like your video, and I will give you a comment. But again, if you're trying to get more views or whichever, you're going to have to put more work into what you're doing. Playing the game, everything is fun. A lot of people think they can play games and it's all good, and they upload it all on YouTube, and all of a sudden they're going to get famous. And that's really not how it works. So it takes work. I mean, you've got to do a lot of stuff. You've got to share your content out, get people to like it. You've got to engage with people. You've got 5 comments. Matter of fact, you've got 5 comments, and you've only replied to 1. You need to reply to your audience. Keep your audience engaged. Keep them going. Keep them wanting to come back for more. Build relationships. That's how it's going to work for you. And no problem. And see, and the cool thing is, you're 13, right? So you have all the time in the world to make yourself successful. You've got 5 years to work on this, to do well. So at 13 years old, if you learn how to do this right, and if you research and if you learn, you're young, man, you can learn all this crap. I mean, by the time you're 18, you can be making a ton of money doing this stuff. You're good, man. So learn about it. I mean, because again, you grew up on YouTube. YouTube didn't exist when I was 13 years old. None of this existed. This is all new stuff. So again, you grew up, so you grew up understanding this. And so if you take that knowledge, if you get educated, right, and you work on it, because you understand it at a fundamental level, and it's fundamentally involved in your life way more than any of us, or us older people, I should say. So we had to incorporate this in our life. I never thought in a million years I'd be on YouTube, ever. I never thought I'd be on YouTube until I decided to start expanding my brand and helping people get into business and start making money with their different ventures. Because again, YouTube is a business, so it revolves around what my expertise is in. So I had to learn all this, and now a lot of people, like a lot of kids like your age, like your dreams is to grow up and be a YouTuber. Like nobody dreamt to do that when I was a kid. It didn't even exist. It wasn't even a thing, right? It wasn't. It was never on our minds. Now, almost every young kid wants to be a blogger. Every young kid wants to be, a video game famous or whatever. That's why Twitch makes so much damn money. Right? But again, the competition is so hard because you have to differentiate yourself. You really have to differentiate yourself. So when you do little things like this, and if you learn it, if you learn how it works and you understand it, right, once you start doing that, you're going to start doing a lot better than a lot of other people on the platform. So definitely start learning now when you're young. Oh, it's a USP. Okay, yeah. I knew it was something like that. All right, so again, that is acceptance. So again, thank you so much for being here, and looking forward to learning more about you and seeing you grow on the platform, man. I'm excited for you. I think you'll do well if you start putting some work into it, buddy. Yeah, no problem. And again, man, I mean, I would love to get, because again, like, are you, for example, acceptance, are you on Twitch? Do you game on Twitch at all?
So what's up, guys? It's your most consistent YouTuber here. Hope you guys do enjoy this building montage.
All right, let's go ahead and hit this real quick. And then the next, and then the next channel that is going to be up is going to be Steven. And Steven, are you still here? That's not a dumb idea. You know, and I've actually been kicking around the idea of getting into politics. I may, when I get to Texas, I may get into politics. I've been thinking about doing that for a while now. Acer TV, how you doing? Great to see you here. Okay. Well, if you do, well, I'd definitely love to connect with you on Twitch. Matter of fact, you can just search my name, Jacob Billett. I pop right up on Twitch. Let's definitely connect, because I would love to see you grow. I mean, I love working with young kids. Right? It's just kind of a thing that I've always liked to do, because I didn't have a lot of positivity when I was a kid, and when I was 14, I was homeless. So when I was 14 to when I was 18, I was homeless, and I was hopelessly addicted to drugs. So just a little bit older than you. And I was really big into methamphetamine. I had a really difficult time with that for a long time. And I ended up going to the Army. The Army saved my life and got me sobered up and cleaned up. And then I started, doing better when I got out. So hearing about kids your age, like, I love to see kids your age do well. I love to see you guys make something of yourselves and learn and start being a leader in life and start being a positive role model for other people. Like, that really excites me. So if you're on the platform, if you're trying to do something here, if you're trying to get into business, let's connect, let's work together. And then I would love to see you on Twitch, because I could probably learn a lot from you, because I don't know anything about that stuff. I'm just brand new to Twitch. So even if you're 13 years old, if you're really good at it, I would definitely love to watch you and see how you do and watch you grow. And then on YouTube, if you're trying to get some exposure or build a business or build a brand, definitely get a hold of me and I'll help you how I can. Because at 13, man, you've got the world by the nuts, man. I mean, you can do a lot in life at that age, and there's so many opportunities. There's so many things that you can do and start getting involved in at that age, that, I mean, there's a good possibility that you can get into a business, build a business young, or make a bunch of money young by building a brand or building a web presence, to where you may never have to really work a 9 to 5. You'll never have to be in that grind. You can kind of do your own thing, and there's opportunities abound in today's world. So that's really, really cool. So anyways, we're going to move on. Steven, I don't know if I see you or not. Didn't get a DM, LOL, must be from... All right, so let's see, Max Error's in, and then we've got... Oh, Life's a Gamble, how you doing? Life's a Gamble's also on Twitch as well, I believe. Matter of fact, Life's a Gamble, did we connect on Twitch yet? If not, I'm going to do that right now before I forget. Hey, Expense, what's going on? I just got your comment over there on Twitch. How you doing? Good to see you on Twitch, my friend. I'm going to go ahead and I don't even know how the hell to do this. How do I do this? Do I click on your name? Do I add friend? Is that how that works? I just sent you a friend request. Hopefully that's I don't know how to do this crap, man. This shit didn't exist when I was a kid. It's crazy how these kids are they just get on, they're just like blah, right, and then they're all on it. So very cool, very cool. So thanks, man. And again, like if you're not on Twitch yet, because I'm trying to grow my Twitch influence, because I want, like with your channel on Twitch, acceptance. If you're trying to grow your Twitch brand as well, definitely join me on Twitch, and I'll promote your channels from Twitch on this that goes to YouTube and everywhere else. And so this is a cross-platform program now, and so I'm going to try to send you out to as many people as I can. Okay, I just searched for you. Okay, I'll search for you. I think that because if you followed me, actually no, here, there it is right there, followers. So if you're following me, acceptance, there you go. I'm gonna follow you back, right? Is that how that works? And I just follow back everybody, right? Yep, that's how it works. Cool. Boom, boom, boom. I just followed everybody. Cool. Okay, figured it out. Nailed it. Nailed it. Okay, so moving forward here, I don't see Steven here in the chat. Steven, if you're not here anymore, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next channel, which is going to be Slasher. So if anybody is here, and then I do have to end this stream here, I'll end it at noon, so I'll do this a little bit longer. Wait, no, that's not me. Acceptance, did you get that? Did you get that friend request over on Twitch? Did that work? Is that how that works? Maybe. Maybe, kinda. Hopefully. Okay, so we got that window open, got that window. All right, so I don't see them. Let me go ahead and test this real quick. All right, perfect. Moving on up. Okay. So Slasher, are you still here? Let me see if I can hit Steven in the chat real quick here. Oh yeah, Steven Green, man. Maybe volume's down, or maybe there's a lag. But I definitely would like to get to your channel since you're new here. If not, then we will move on. Max Arrow, you're still here. Awesome. Max Arrow, you wanting to get looked at today? I know. Yeah, no, you're not new. No, I've got 12 here right now. So sometimes people walk away or whichever. Yes, please. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to give Steven just another minute or two, and if not, then we'll go ahead and move on. And Slasher, are you still here? Skip the channel text. Okay. Are you still not hitting the tags? Is that still not your thing, Max Air? Damn lazy human. That's funny. So you know that's killing you, right? You know that's hurting you. Okay, well I don't see Slasher either, so we'll pull you up. This is gonna be Max Air 420. We're gonna take a quick look here. Yeah, edits do take a long time. What a lot of people will do is that they'll actually stage it. So they'll do all their edits and everything, and they'll put that video private. Hey, Life with T. Will, good to see you. So what they'll do is they'll stage it. They'll just keep their videos private. They'll walk away, do whatever, think about it, take a break, and then come back and do their tags, and then put it public. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and hit... What is going on? What is going on? Okay. Here we go. Oh, just not channel. Oh, just not channel tags. Well, that shit. If you're taking all the time and doing your video tags, but you're not doing your channel tags, well, that doesn't even make sense. Channel tags you just gotta do once, and then you're done. You don't have to do them anymore. Video tags you have to do every time. All right, this is Max Air 420, y'all. We're gonna take a look. Boom. Max Air 420, 335 with 9,000 views with 69 videos. Good job, good job. The Winter Wonderland from one day ago. Let's take a look, since I'm not going to pull apart his channel tags because he told me not to, and I'm not going to be mean. I love his footage, though. He does a lot of drone footage. He does a really good job. This is really cool, dude. This is really cool footage. Yeah, that's badass, dude. That is badass.
Disciplinary action was a fraction of
Very cool, man. Very, very, very cool. I love that footage, dude. That footage is freaking awesome. Great job with that. All right, great video, bro. You're featured on feedback. Oops. Yeah, dude, love it. Now, are you uploading this on phone? Is this a phone upload? Yeah, pull my park. Yeah, it was absolutely great footage. Absolutely great footage. Honestly, it's hard for me to tell when I'm streaming. I can put you on full quality. Hey, No Voice Tech, what's up, man? Good to see you again. I can put you when I'm done streaming. I can pull it up, but I'm sure the quality will probably be good if I put you on my settings. But streaming, it's hard. Sometimes things get a little grainy. From your laptop, okay. Just on your tags, I'm sure. I'm just looking at your tags here right now, bro. I'm sure you can put in more tags there. I don't think that you're at the full 500 on that. What's the FA? What's the FA tag about? What does that do? What is that? Surprisingly, it's got fair search volume. Just kind of curious what that tag's about. I would definitely hit some more long tail, bro, on your keywords. All of these are short. Earth, snow, snowstorm is considered short. Snow-covered trees, that's a long. Backyard short, bridge short, homestead short. Drone quadrocopter is technically a short. But that's a niche short, so you should be all right. Multi-rotor. Instein, electricity, radio link, AT10, Holy Bro, Copus 2SE. So that's short, technically, short, long. You got one long. So you need a better mix, my friend. Need a better mix on that. Okay, it was supposed to be FAA. Okay, because it's only FA. There's only one A if it's supposed to be FAA. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That the FFA, Federal Aviation Administration or whatever. All right, session here and Max Harris done. Okay. So, but anyways, I wanted to pull that up. But when it comes to that, I would definitely mix that. I would mix that up a lot. Have your couple of long tails again, or excuse me, your short tails. So your short tails should definitely be short tail. Definitely will be where your channel tags is supposed to be about, since you don't do your channel tags, but have most of your shorts and a couple of longs of your channel tags, and then have some shorts and some longs on your videos. That's going to further hone down your audience to take a look at more of your content. So that's what I would highly advise you do on that, and you will get more views, my friend. Yeah, no problem. Love the footage though, dude. Love the footage. Footage looks really good. And wow. 78 likes on social. Good job, bro. Good job, man. That's huge. That's huge, man. Good work. Good freaking work, bro. Throw it up on Twitter too. You'll be surprised, Max Air. I don't know if you're a Twitter user. I'm not. I hate Twitter, but I started using Twitter with my YouTube, and I have seen some really good results. Really, really good results. Not only with obviously the mention, but the reshares and everything. A lot of a lot of YouTube users are on Twitter, bro. And what's nice about Twitter is that Twitter's another platform that you can actually direct link your video. Instagram you can't, and other applications you can't. I don't know much about TikTok. I don't know if you can do it on TikTok, but I know that Instagram is rough to get exposure. So that's why I'll just do like little teaser videos on Instagram and then just say, link is in my bio, and that's about as far as I can market. But definitely, if you haven't started Twitter, start it just to promote your shit. And you'll be surprised how many YouTubers you'll meet that use Twitter a lot, way more than Facebook. I have barely met other fellow YouTube users from my warm market on Facebook. I've met the majority of them on Twitter, believe it or not. There seems to be like a higher YouTube user to Twitter connection, or YouTube user and YouTube creator to Twitter user than Facebook user to our YouTube user on Facebook, for whatever reason. And that could just be my warm market because my sphere of influence is a little bit older, and it just seems like Twitter, there's a lot of younger users on Twitter, and a lot of younger users on TikTok and Instagram. That's why TikTok is all the rave right now when it comes to promoting videos, because of its younger user base. Yeah, I just, again, like when I was talking to some larger YouTubers, they talked me into they talked me into start using Twitter, and I've gotten a lot of video promotion, stuff like that on Twitter. And that was from a larger YouTube user that told me to start it, and I did, and I'm very thankful that he told me that. It's helped me out quite a bit. So it looks like that we actually completed all the channels that we were going to do today, besides Slasher, who's not here, and I'll just go ahead and talk with him and show him during my network stream. But really, really happy that you guys stopped in. Hopefully you guys got some good nuggets of information. Hopefully you guys have made some connections here. Definitely want to give a huge shout out. Oops. Damn it. Go away, display capture. Thank you. So I want to give a huge shout out to those that have come in and donated to my channel. You can donate to my channel very easily. You can go to jacobillett.com and you can donate. What that does is that actually helps promote you. That helps me do what I do here. As well as if you wanted to get reviewed, whatever, it puts you in prime position. So again, thank you so much to Miss Kathy, who's coming with a $10 donation. Her, definitely go over and take a look at her channel. She does she has a vlogging type channel, plus she's a science teacher. And so thank you so much for coming in and doing that. Plus her daughter has, hey guys, it's Jessie, a channel with over 1 million views. She is a younger entrepreneur, does really good stuff, really good kid. She's also a very avid volleyball player, and so they do a lot of tandem stuff with their channels. Very, very cool. Miss Kathy does have her Real Talk segment on her channel, which if you want to go out and be paneled, if you want to go up and talk and get some promotion and talk about your outlooks or aspects on things, that's the subject matter of her Real Talk. You can definitely go on and do that. And then I do have Jackie Evans 333, who has come in. Jackie Evans 333 is also a vlogger. She is a general. She came in with a $25 donation. And so you can go over and take a look at her channel. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and link that channel here as well in the chat, since I don't think she's here anymore. And so you can definitely go over and take a look at what she's about. Has a very cool channel. She has deeper meanings on a lot of things. She looks at things in a critical manner and brings some aspects and perspective into reality that may be a little bit different. So, whoops. Let me try that again. There it goes. So again, you can go over and take a look at her channel, and she will be promoted here. Matter of fact, this is her last day because the promotions are for a week. So again, thank you so much everybody who is here. I will see you in for my networking stream. That will be live here at 2 p.m. my time. Again, thank you so much, and I will catch you all later.